maneuver and store and get into tight spaces.
When I roll in with the go-kart, it's always a look of amazement. You know, when you check in and ask what console they want, if the note that didn't have enough details or something like that, you know, you could say, I'm going to come bring you an Xbox, but the sight of the nice screen and the newest console, it's always a, oh wow, awesome. I've been a gaming specialist at 3 different hospitals for about 8 years, and I can say with confidence that Gamers Outreach is the backbone of the therapeutic gaming field. It's just an amazingly easy and efficient way to deliver the most robust video game technology to kids in the hospital.
When there are people that need help, when there are people who need to be uplifted, when there are people who need to be taken care of, Spartans answer the call, and we know that the work that Gamers Outreach does helps people. I'm gonna ask that you suit up and that you join with me.
So seeing Master Chief walk through the halls with the Gamers Outreach team today was kind of an outer body experience. I mean, I don't know who was more excited, the staff we walked by or the patients that we linked up with.
It was very encouraging to see how impactful games could be for helping people heal, for helping people feel connected, for helping people be in the moment instead of thinking about what they're dealing with, what they're going through.
Just seeing what the power of video games, what this go-kart, and what Halo and Master Chief can bring to these patients, to see Paxton the way he did light up when we entered the room.
I've witnessed the amazing power of gaming in the past couple years. I've been at Seattle Children's for 32 years. The Gamers Outreach carts have been an amazing addition to our hospital. They are so mobile and so easy to maneuver and store and get into tight spaces.
When I roll in with the go-kart, it's always a look of amazement. You know, when you check in and ask what console they want, if the note that didn't have enough details or something like that, you know, you could say, I'm going to come bring you an Xbox, but the sight of the nice screen and the newest console, it's always a, oh wow, awesome. I've been a gaming specialist at 3 different hospitals for about 8 years, and I can say with confidence that Gamers Outreach is the backbone of the therapeutic gaming field. It's just an amazingly easy and efficient way to deliver the most robust video game technology to kids in the hospital.
When there are people that need help, when there are people who need to be uplifted, when there are people who need to be taken care of, Spartans answer the call, and we know that the work that Gamers Outreach does helps people. I'm gonna ask that you suit up and that you join with me.
So seeing Master Chief walk through the halls with the Gamers Outreach team today was kind of an outer body experience. I mean, I don't know who was more excited, the staff we walked by or the patients that we linked up with.
It was very encouraging to see how impactful games could be for helping people heal, for helping people feel connected, for helping people be in the moment instead of thinking about what they're dealing with, what they're going through.
Just seeing what the power of video games, what this go-kart, and what Halo and Master Chief can bring to these patients, to see Paxton the way he did light up when we entered the room.
I've witnessed the amazing power of gaming in the past couple years. I've been at Seattle Children's for 32 years. The Gamers Outreach carts have been an amazing addition to our hospital. They are so mobile and so easy to maneuver and store and get into tight spaces.
When I roll in with the go-kart, it's always a look of amazement. You know, when you check in and ask what console they want, if the note that didn't have enough details or something like that, you know, you could say, I'm going to come bring you an Xbox, but the sight of the nice screen and the newest console, it's always a, oh wow, awesome. I've been a gaming specialist at 3 different hospitals for about 8 years, and I can say with confidence that Gamers Outreach is the backbone of the therapeutic gaming field. It's just an amazingly easy and efficient way.
I'm dying, Squirtle. I'm dying. Oh, the schedule's still up. Hang on. Oh, schedule where thou. There we go. I'm dying. I'm dying, chat. I'm dying. I'm dying. She's dying, chat. She's dying. It's marumalandra. Yeah, it is. It is. Oh my god. I am not coping well, chat. I'm not coping well. It is an amount of degrees. I have decided I am no longer telling people outside of the UK how hot it is. Outside of the UK, maybe outside of Europe. Maybe outside of Europe. Because, like, the last thing that we all need right now, who are struggling with this heat, whose medical conditions might be triggered by this heat, affected by this heat, last thing we need is a bunch of Yanks telling me that, just buy an aircon, just solve it, just change the entire way your society is laid out, it's your fault. Like, I saw somebody, and this person was not a right-wing chud, okay? I saw somebody on Twitter. I'll tell you about this in a second. I'm going to we're going to I'm gonna do this rant first, then as people come in before we start the game, I will do the whole spiel with Gamers Outreach. And also, I just noticed that part of that is not working because, of course. So I literally saw somebody who was clearly not, like, from their profile, from what I saw, a right-wing horrible person, right? And this person was saying that Europeans have an almost religious denial about this subject, and that we refuse to see solutions. And it's like, all of the solutions that they give is like, I would simply have differently built buildings. Why don't you revolt against your government for the type of buildings that you have? And it's like, shut up. Why don't you revolt against your government because of all the stuff that happens in your country that I cannot discuss in detail in this charity stream? You know what I mean? Like the amount of seriously, they think that we're all crazy and that we're all doing this to ourselves on purpose and we're letting elderly people perish on purpose. Mario 10111031, thank you for the follow. Thank you. They think we're doing it on purpose. They think we know solutions and that we refuse to implement them because we have like a cult-like devotion to dying in the heat, apparently, or not getting air cons. And it's like, listen, Americans, I love you, but you do know that we all think you're kind of dumb sometimes, right? And there's a reason for that, and it's because you say stuff like this. It couldn't possibly be that we're in unprecedented times regarding the weather, regarding global warming. Oh, that's right. A lot of people deny global warming. So there you go. The English gentry looked at two boxes, one containing an electric kettle, and another containing a heat pump, and they made their choice. Yeah, no, but that's the thing, right? It's like, I literally saw a person, like, one of the people that was like, if you can't do this thing, then just revolt against the government. And it's like, you revolt against your government. See how easy that is? I am the sheer stupidity of people. I try not to say people are stupid because I feel like it's a generalization that is not productive and it is unfair. But man, the Yank behavior I've been seeing, the American behavior I've been seeing is not exactly helpful. I'm not saying that it's not an option. I'm saying that, like, that's not going to help us right now. It's not going to help us this summer, is it? Is it? But yeah, it annoyed me. Anyway, hi Boots, hi Ruby, congrats on getting first chatter, hi Sky. I'm really annoyed about this. I'm really annoyed because, like, we're already grumpy because of this heat, chat. We're already grumpy. It's almost 30 centigrade. It's almost 30 centigrade. I almost want to do a non-SummerSlam stream at some point of like the stupidity of like Americans talking about the heat wave in Europe. Hi, Sarah, welcome. Ruby's like, I'm so tired of people acting like they know anything just because they can talk loudest. Yeah. Like, Maru gonna look at girls and get extra sweaty. Yeah, except, you know, chastely. Also, like for real, like, how much does an aircon cost in the UK? Let's look into this. Let's look into this. Amazon. I'm gonna go to Amazon. Find the cheapest air conditioning unit. Okay. That's not an air conditioning unit. That's not an air conditioning unit. I mean, they start at like £200, which is already a lot of money. It's already a lot of money, and they will generate more heat than they produce cold because of the way that they work. Happy Yuri Day! Just tear down every single house in the country, rebuild them in like 5 seconds. Easy, exactly. And we all have a lot of money, right? Clearly. Air conditioning UK. I'm just looking this up. Buy air conditioner, Aircon Direct. Okay. We're starting at £580. Money that I don't have. That simple. It's that simple. I don't have that. Also, I couldn't install that either. Like, I don't have that money. I don't have £500. Where am I gonna get £500 from? A small window air conditioner unit in the US costs like $150. Exactly. Like here, like I'm looking at the cheapest and it's £580. And I don't know how I would install it. I don't know if I would be allowed to install it because of planning permissions, because I don't own my flat. So, I mean, I can do a lot of things that normal renters can't in my flat. But I'm just looking and I'm like, what? I mean, here's one that is like also a heat pump. So it could be good for the winter months. But, you know, like, it's a lot of money and I have no idea. Oh, it has Wi-Fi though. It has Wi-Fi. On the side of the road. What, I should find one on the side of the road? Is that what you're saying? Follow me function adjust temperature based on the location of your remote. My flat is not that big, dude. I'm just looking at this thing, right? Just looking. Like, I have no idea. I have never bought an air conditioning unit because when I lived in Argentina, I was a child, so my parents looked into that. My parents live in Italy now. They got their own air conditioning. They sorted that out. I've never sorted this out in my life because I never needed to. I lived in Ireland and now I live in Scotland. I never had to. And I feel like I would, like, buying an air conditioner for a month of the year is insane. Because we get a heat wave for like 1 month. We don't have hot summers. We have like a heat wave. Just find £500 on the side of... Oh, Cyro, you're such a genius. That's it. I just find £500 on the side of the road and I can live the American dream. There's this, today I reskeeted. There's this comedian that I like, this British comedian that I like. Alistair Beckett something. Hang on, I'm gonna find the original. Alistair Beckett King, right? And he tweeted, he posted this on Blue Sky. He said, if I were European, I would should I do the accent? Because if I were European, I would simply solve the heat wave using good old American moxie. But I will not use that moxie to solve the USA's intractable social problems because America's a real country and I'm very busy. You know? Have British people consider fundamentally restructuring every aspect of their economy and culture? That's what I do. Oh god, he had to say, please check if I'm joking before quoting. Thank you. Oh my god. Hi, Weather. If they want to get it so bad, they can pay for it themselves. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like this is a challenge to any American. If you want me to have aircon, hand me $600 immediately. Or better yet, send them to Gamers Outreach, who need them more because they're a charity. This is a charity stream. So, let's move on to something more positive and why we are all here today. We are here for yet another day of the VTuber SummerSlam. We're so close to our second goal, and we are raising money for Gamers Outreach, which is a company that does tremendous work with kids in hospitals. And you know what? I'm gonna play a video. I'm gonna play another one of their videos right now. It's one that I haven't been normally playing. I'll be playing the other one, the Halo one. So let's watch and see what Gamers Outreach does. All right. Oh, I should also get it on the hang on. Hang on a second. I need to hit the screen. No. Hang on. I'm having difficulties with the vertical as usual. Center the screen. Alrighty, let's go.
Here at Gamers Outreach, we believe kids deserve a chance to be themselves. Video games inspire joy. They represent an opportunity for us to connect with each other through activity and story. Kids receiving medical treatment often have only a few outlets. Thankfully, gamers are here to make a difference.
I'm Sarah Coe, and my kids are, I have 3 kids who are all Seattle Children's patients. My son Luca is medically complex. You know, just to see him kind of brighten up a little bit when that cart rolled in.
Spanning from our first push into hospitals with our go-kart, our quest now encompasses our newest program, SavePoint, which will help impact even more lives. SavePoint offers toys and prizes to kids via high-tech vending machines in hospitals, rewarding patients as they reach treatment milestones and fostering a sense of accomplishment.
Most of us gaming specialists are lifelong gamers. My first impression of seeing these go-karts is just the huge potential this has to bring gaming to families in the hospital that didn't think that gaming was gonna be possible.
With massive support from the gaming community, we have delivered hundreds of go-karts to healthcare facilities around the world, enabling more than 5 million gaming experiences annually for kids receiving care. Not only in the US and Canada, but go-karts have been deployed worldwide.
Bigger than Seattle Children's, almost every therapeutic gaming program in the country's backbone is the Gamers Outreach cart. Many patients say it helps them feel like they're at home. Like I said, it's a cool piece of tech that you can customize in a situation where a lot of what is happening to them is not up to them.
We have shared the gift of play with over 400 hospital partners, and we're just getting started. One day, we want to look back and ask ourselves, remember when hospitals didn't have video games? We need your help to get there. Together, we can help others level up.
There we go. Muted. Okay, I am unmuted now. So yeah, now before we get going, let's look at our incentives. Thank you, Sarah Kamor, for the head pass. Thank you. Does anyone even use the vertical option? Yes. Yes, but mainly on YouTube. Mainly it's a YouTube thing. And I stream both on YouTube and Twitch. Hi, Leon Kennedy. Welcome, welcome. So, let me tell you what we got in terms of incentives. All right. So, our current goal is $200. If we can reach it by the end of the SummerSlam, I'll be so happy. And I'm also gonna do a raffle for a few game keys if we reach $200. But the main thing is that chat I'll do a stream where chat chooses the tier lists, not as part of the SummerSlam, but after. And that could be really fun. You guys can choose some really weird, wild stuff. And also have some stuff prepared if people are indecisive. Now, for the stream incentives, I want to go through these today. I didn't go through them yesterday. For $5, I will donate it today. I'll pin a random item until the stream ends. For $10, you can tweet for me. For $20, I will speak in a singing voice for 5 minutes. For $40, I will change to a random model for 10 minutes. For $50, I will do 10 squats in this heat, yes. And for $100, I will sing a song about you, the donor of the $100. So yeah, please consider donating. You just saw like the money goes to Gamers Outreach. They are fantastic. And if you've ever been a kid in hospital, you know how boring it can be and how tense and stressful. And honestly, getting the joy of play brought to you by Gamers Outreach is wonderful. It's wonderful. I'm really glad that something like this exists, and I'm really proud of being able to contribute to it every year. But yeah, and without further ado, who's up to you? Give them specific people. What? Who's up to me? What do you mean? I have thousands of subscribers. I don't know what you're talking about. And I have a few people follow me on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know what you're asking. Don't know what you're asking about. You mean the donors? The people that have donated this VTuber SummerSlam? There's a long list. I mean, I don't know why you want the list. It's available on the list is on the website for the donation. If you do ! Incentives on the chat, you'll get a link and you can check that out. So yeah. Now let's move to the a scene that will be broken, and I'll have to fix it. I told you I was gonna have to fix it. I told you. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, okay. Let's make this a bit smaller. And centered Malandra. Hi, Kidstinemo, how you doing? Welcome. We're playing Kindred Spirits on the Roof. 100 stream streak. Congratulations. Well done. It didn't pop up for me at all. But yeah, here we have the game. Hopefully it'll load. It's full screen. It's kind of weird. It's kind of janky. There we go. Oh, can you hear the game? Yes, I think you can. Okay, here we are. Kindred Spirits on the Roof. Happy Yuri Day. Boop. Tutorial. Oh, okay, this is literally how to control a visual novel. Scenes that continue from a previous scene will have the next sticker on the top right. The next sticker will not appear for new scenes. Headphones, BGM mode. Picture sticker, CG mode. Okay. Multi tabs, event stickers. I'll figure it out. Oh wait, there was something about not being able to save. I don't know. You know what? It's fine. It's time to get real Yuri about it. Okay. Oh, it's gonna. Okay. Here we go. This should be a fully voiced version as well, which I had to rebuy because of Steam being weird. Bought this game twice. Better be good. Another beautiful day. After the end of the holidays, the air up on the roof had really started to feel like summer. The sun was high in the sky, almost annoying in how vigorously it shined. I was already finding my vest stuffy even though we'd only just changed into our spring uniforms. But we were above the town and I was on the roof. Up here, the breeze was cool and comfortable. I finished off the soup on my little thermos. Oh, is the volume a bit low, maybe? Hang on. Might be better like that. Relieved that I'd been correct to pack a warm meal for lunch. My hands habitually move to clean up the rest of my food. I closed the lid of my small 2-tiered lunchbox and wrapped it up in the scarf on my lap. Hi, Rachel! Gathering the bundle, I set my items down on the bench next to me. Then I stood. Tomi Yuna. I, Tomi Yuna, propped my elbows against the roof fence and sighed as I always did. Sighed as if my lunch had perfectly filled my stomach and pushed out my breath. It's still rather quiet. Can I access the menu from here? Maybe? Hang on. Yes. Okay, cool. Okay. I think that's the issue. Yeah, it's because the stream was delayed today because of the heat. I didn't fancy doing 6-hour stream today. Didn't know there was gonna be such a heat wave. So, yeah. Is it better now? I was careful not to lean too far. The students who come up to the roof are asked not to rest against the fence, but the barrier, only a meter high, tempts you to relax on it and look out over the scenery. The bottom half of my view was a townscape. The top half, a shining blue sky. At my eye level were the mountains surrounding the area, silhouettes on the horizon. I could clearly see the summits of the mountains, their peaks sharp against the cloudless sky. The weather really was nice. I could hear the voices of the other students on the roof from behind me, though their words were lost amid the sounds of lunch. If they were speaking, it meant they must have come up here with someone. The roof seemed more popular than usual today. The first years who had started school a month ago were probably getting used to things by now. They'd probably noticed that the roof is the perfect place to eat on days with nice weather like today. I had thought the population up here would rise quickly, but that hadn't proved true. Maybe because we'd been on break, they were probably in their classrooms with friends, discussing all they'd done over the holidays. Strangely, it seems to be mostly single people or groups of 2 who come to the roof. There aren't many groups with 3 or more. Maybe with larger groups, it's just more likely that one person won't want to eat up here. Maybe it's too much trouble to climb all the way up when you have too many with you. Thank you for the headpass, Weather. As for the groups of 2, well, I get that. It sort of feels like a picnic when you eat up here on the roof. I imagine it starts when one of them asks, and the other thinks it sounds fun and goes along. The people who came to the roof alone may have friends who just happen to be absent today. Either that, or they don't like eating alone in the classroom. Like me. Like me, anxious in the classroom, too many people there, friends, classmates, people who would talk to you. All of the prying eyes. There's just too much going on there. That's why I come to the roof during lunch. I come to a place with as few people as possible, and after eating, I look out at the scenery. Let me just bring some water. Yeah. I I can feel my vocal cords getting drier today. Apparently this is the hottest day we're gonna get up here. By the way. Okay, let's continue. I know she's thinking, but that was very quiet. So maybe the voices can be a bit higher. Okay. Seibu game. Hi, Windbreaker. I murmured quietly to myself. It has a very cute UI. Thank you for the Kong, and the headpads, and the hydrate. Oh, you can get them to say it again. Okay, cool. Part of why I wanted to get the full version with the full voice acting is because it's to prevent me from having to talk too much today. But because the DLC has adult content in it, I can't get it in the UK because of the UK age verification laws, meaning that Steam decided, oh, people just have to get a credit card. But I don't have a credit card. I don't think I can get one. So, yay. So I had to rebuy it on GOG. Hopefully the dialogue is audible enough. I did crank it up. Let's crank it the heck up. Let's crank the music down a little bit. And turn it up in here a little bit. And that should do it. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But it's fine. It's fine. I just went and bought it on GOG.com, who know that I'm in the UK, and all they do is just ask. And that's it. Yeah, there was voice acting. Well, I've turned the music down and turned the voice acting up. She's thinking, so she's maybe like quiet.
UV 対策してきて正解だったな。ひなにももっとちゃんと日焼けに気をつけるように言ってあげないと。
There we go.
本当に気にしないんだから。
That should be better. I turned the music down. GOG is definitely more pro-consumer than Steam. Yeah, sadly. Because, like, literally, like, they decided to use a credit card. Like, people in the UK, like, I know I have friends that have credit cards, but, like, a lot of people don't. I don't. Because I don't need a credit card. Like, there's literally no reason for me to have a credit card. I got some European sunscreen a couple of days ago. It's so much better than the stuff you can get here. Yeah, I wonder why.
今日は人がそんなに増えなかったのか。
そんなに
心に浮かぶよしな仕事。
Is the dialogue better now? She is very quiet though. I could still turn up the volume more and turn the music down a little bit. I thought about all sorts of things as I stared out absent-mindedly at the view. Thought? No. Things were just coming to mind, really. And it always ends with this line for an old classic. The phrase, oh gosh, I'm getting a phone call, chat. Sorry.
So seeing Master Chief walk through the halls with Gamers Outreach team today was kind of an outer body experience. I mean, I don't know who was more excited, the staff we walked by or the patients that we linked up with.
It was very encouraging to see how impactful games could be for helping people heal, for helping people feel connected, for helping people be in the moment instead of thinking about what they're dealing with, what they're going through.
Just seeing what the power of video games, what this go-kart, and what Halo and Master Chief can bring to these patients, to see Paxton the way he did light up when we entered the room.
I've witnessed the amazing power of gaming in the past couple years. I've been at Seattle Children's for 32 years. The Gamers Outreach carts have been an amazing addition to our hospital. They are so mobile and so easy to maneuver and store and get into tight spaces.
When I roll in with the go-kart, it's always a look of amazement. You know, when you check in and ask what console they want, if the
I'm back. So that was a scammer. That was a scammer. They were like, hi, am I speaking to a government name? And I was like, yeah, I am like they got my government name. And then they were like, I'm calling you regarding a crypto wallet of yours from 2021. And then I just said, oh, you're a scammer. And then just hang up and blocked it. But yeah, that was scary. I've not really had scammers. It probably happened a couple of times, maybe. I don't think it's happened too much. Most scam calls have no information about me, and I gave them no information. I didn't say my name. They said, hey, are you government name, whatever? And usually, like, I do say yeah, because, like, it could be, like, it literally could be, like, the internet company. It could be the people that I'm renting from, the utilities. Like, people do call me and ask me by name, so yeah. Apparently, most European sunscreens are combinations of multiple chemicals. Interesting. And getting new formulas through is harder. Interesting. The phrase always pops into my head, and as a habit, I always bring my attention back from the scenery when it does. How's the dialogue now? She's speaking very softly, I will admit. Like really, really softly. I wonder if there's like a way, something that I can do. I literally think it's because she's thinking. I literally think that it's because she's thinking. This time I leaned with my back against the fence. This was also forbidden by the teachers, but no one paid that rule any mind. If they're really that afraid of accidents, they should build a taller fence. but their warnings really probably aren't without reason, and I didn't need to deliberately ignore them. I picked myself up off the fence and sat back down on the bench I'd been using earlier. My hands found their way to my pockets. One of my fingertips ran across a small package, reminding me to take it out. It was something Ano had given me as I'd left the classroom. She laughed, calling it a highly recommended new product. I looked it over and found on the packaging brown sugar lotus root lozenge? Well, she did say it was tasty.
美味しいだけじゃないってとこがらしいけどさ。
I would understand if it was supposed to be flavored with the fragrance of lotus, but why put lotus root in it? And a lozenge? I haven't heard anything about lotus root being good for the throat.
ま、甘いことは間違いない
甘い。
かしら。
I took it out of the wrapping to find that it was an inky black. Rolling it around my hand for a moment, I tossed it into my mouth.
あなた、何をしようとしているの？
I almost swallowed the thing. I was so surprised by the voices suddenly at my ear.
何考えてるのよ。こんな天気のいい素敵な日に毒を飲むなんて。
What? Poison?
早まっちゃダメよ。あなたにはまだこれから先きっといいことがいっぱいあるんだから。
What is happening? What? What? I heard voices from behind me. Who were they? I could hear two of them. When did they get back there?
きっと辛いことがあったのね。でも毒を飲むなんてダメよ。あなたにどんな辛いことがあったのかしら。そんな真っ暗な毒薬を飲むなんて。
What? No, seriously, what? Poison? What I just swallowed? No, wait a second.
毒を飲むなんてきっと苦しいわよ。すっごい吐き気がする。でも吐けないの。悩みがあるなら私が聞いてあげるわ。それで
Wow.
少しでもあなたの気が楽になったな
I
ら
think it was just a sweet, you
思い
guys.
とどまってちょうだい。そしてそのうち立っていられなくなるくらい体がしびれて目の前に
No!
何の悩み？恋？きっとそうね。誰か好きな女の子でもできたのね。どうしていいか分からなくて辛かったのね。違う。これはただの飴だ。
It's doomed, Yuri. I said, turning around. I lost my words. Oh, there they are. Because there were two girls standing behind me when I turned around.
ただの飴玉で毒なんかじゃなくて。
I like your fang. Always love fangs. Girls with fangs.
ごめんなさい。予想以上に驚いてくれたみたい。
Hmm. Two girls wearing uniforms I didn't recognize. No, one looked more like a woman than a girl.
からかっただけよ。だってそんな真っ黒なの毒薬としか思えないじゃない。
I don't love that they made her think she was gonna die.
本当に真っ黒だったものね。でも最近は流行っているのかしら。よく見かけるわよね。どんな味なの？甘いけど黒糖使ってるからちょっと丸い感じで。
I don't love lotus
でも
flavors.
そんなにないかな。
What exactly am I answering for?
黒糖ってサトウキビから取れるのよね。ああ、
What's
黒蜜の
kuromitsu?
味ね。レンコンが入っているの？変わってるわね。
One was a bit of an uncouth girl in a white sailor uniform who looked about my age. Her hair was light brown, though it didn't look dyed.
でもこういう妙な組み合わせって結構多くて、それが新商品のインパクトにつながるわけで。
Yeah. The other one wore a typical sailor uniform with hair long and as black as her clothes. She looked even more grown up than a third-year upperclassman.
よかったら一ついただけないかしら。なんてね。私たちには味を確かめることなんて
No?
できないのに。
Huh?
どうしたの、サチさん。
What's going on? They've suddenly gone quiet. It was only one piece, so I couldn't have split it anyway. No, that's not it. Why are they suddenly staring at me? They were just laughing a second ago. We got a donation! Boots donated $30 to Gamers Outreach! Thank you so much, Boots! Oh my word! Okie dokie. Okay, let me give me 2 seconds because now I need to do a bunch of stuff. The game is gonna go away. Thank you so much. Oh my word. Thank you. I need to refresh this because it won't on its own. Thank you. You got us over 200. Thank you. Okay, let me get my Tiltify window. What was your what did you request for your donation? Tweet for me, must be SFW. The tweet is, okay, the children in the hospitals, they yearn for your visual novels in the game console cards. Together we can make their dreams come true. Okay. I will tweet that. I will post that right now. Post it number 1. And give me a sec. I'm doing it on both Blue Sky and Twitter. Again, thank you so much, Boots. The tweet is, the children in the hospitals, they yearn for Yuri visual novels for their game console go-karts. Together, we can make their dreams come true. VTuber SS 2026. Hang on, I need to redo it on Blue Sky. VTuber SS 2026. Okay. There we go. And now I need to update our goal. Thank you so much, Boots. You are wonderful, and I hugely appreciate you. Let me update our milestone. Oh, our next milestone, chat, is we achieved the milestone of Chat Chooses tier list stream, which is gonna be nice and fun and chaotic. And the next one is is it the VR horror stream? Hang on. VR horror stream. I'll play a horror game in VR. Yeah. So please look forward to that, and thank you once again, Boots, for donating. You are wonderful. Thank you. They were laughing before my eyes. Before my eyes. Right before my eyes. It? Before my eyes was... Hi. So desu ne. Butch, you're wonderful. I love you, moi. It's called being chuny, Maru. I had the bench to my back, so when I turned around, I should have seen nothing but the fence at the edge of the roof. Kikoeteru no ne? The two of them were standing there. Aww. Megumi. Yeah. Yeah. In the tiny space between the bench and the fence? No, the space isn't wide enough for anyone to stand there. Huh? Dekita? I don't know why, but I feel like I can somehow see the fence right through the happy pair. The roof of the 3-story Hoshikan building. They're on the edge of the roof, 10 meters from the ground, without fear, not even touching the fence. Standing there, almost as if they're floating in the air. They are... faintly transparent. I can see the mountains through them. I can see them. I think my girlie's scared. I desperately held down the screen that threatened to escape my lips, grabbed my lunch bag, and took off running towards the door to the stairs. Where? I'm running away from here, of course. Nice transition. I like that swipe. I don't like that the game is not in HD, but I am so picky for that kind of stuff.
Yuna! Okaeri!
One moment. There we go. I know Fuji called out to me as I entered the classroom and headed back to my seat. Oh, she's adorable. She's a friend I made after starting school here, and not counting Hina, one of the few I can be myself with. Ano always greets me when I return to class. She's friendly, but not so friendly that she pesters me about eating alone. She has some bad habits, but I find them a little endearing, actually.
今日はずいぶんゆっくりしてたんだね。うたた寝でもしてたの？そうかも。
Yes, that's right. I must have dozed off and had a weird dream. Gamers Outreach! Lavien's here. Hope you're still having a wonderful SummerSlam. Welcome, folks. Yeah. Is this a UK office coming in? Yeah, we just smashed our second goal of $200, for which I will do a chat chooses the tier list stream. And when we get to 300, I will do a VR horror game stream. And yeah, it's Yuri Day, so we're playing a classic Yuri visual novel, Kindred Spirits on the Roof. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry, I'm doing a stretch. It's such a scorcher here. Oh gosh. The temperature just hit 28 degrees, man. I'm not built for this. Well, my house is not built for this. I am, but you know, it's hotter inside of it. Alrighty.
うわ、ゆな、汗ドロドロ。そんな急いできたの？
No, it's because of the heat
まだ
wave.
もうちょっと時間あるよ。ってどうしたの？顔真っ青だよ、ゆな。
Thank you. I wish I was. I wish I was. Eh? Where is a sheet? Am I? Noticeably?
もしかして
もしかして
屋上で何かあった？いや。
What should I do? Should I tell her I had a weird dream? I dozed off and dreamed I met some ghosts, but she might be creeped out if I said that. I might prefer if both of us could be creeped out together, though. Nope, Ano must just laugh it off. She's carefree like that.
ちょっと変な夢を。
変な夢を. But before I could say dream, the bell signaling the beginning of afternoon classes rang. The bell already? When did that happen?
なんでもない。ほら、
なんでもない。
席に戻りなよ。
I like this music. It's very girly
気
pop.
分悪くなったら保健室に行くんだよ。大丈夫よ。
大丈夫よ. With an unconvincing chuckle, I waved Ano off and she sat back at her seat. Our first afternoon class began. Somehow I'd composed myself, possibly thanks to Anna's encouragement, and was able to focus on class a little. You're drinking iced tea? That is based. The teacher's words weren't quite getting through to me, but I was at least able to copy down the words on the blackboard. My mind wandered as my hand took notes. The only conclusion is that it was a dream. It's not as if I can say with absolute certainty that ghosts don't exist, but I couldn't possibly have seen some myself. That's why it must have been a dream. I must have dozed off. I was just confused when I woke up and took off running. I'm glad I didn't tell Anna. If I'd gotten like that, I probably wouldn't have been able to pretend it was just a dream. Nah, it was a dream. So I wouldn't have had to pretend anything. Whatever, I should concentrate in class. I looked back at the blackboard, and at that moment, I heard
見つけた。
a faint voice just next to my ear. Ah! Scary! Is that blood? No! Red letters had appeared on the blackboard. The teacher hadn't written them. I mean, they weren't her neat handwriting. They were round, girlish letters, and not in chalk white, but vibrant red. Dripping from the edges like wet paint. That looks like some Danganronpa type beat with the heart and all. Yeah, today is Yuri Day, Grilsen. Today's also my mom's birthday. I heard a clattering sound in my head. Oh, that's my teeth. And while the noise shook me...
こ このクラスにいたんだ。
Yeah, it's my mom's birthday. The words were rewritten with no eraser in sight. They faded gradually and new words rose to take their place. Marumalandra, yeah, Marumalandra. I finally screamed and jolted hard enough for my seat to make noise.
誰？トミさん？どうしたの？
The teacher who had been writing on the blackboard turned around and stared at me. I was already halfway out of my seat.
先生、何か間違えた？先生、それ。
I will relay your well wishes, Chad. I called her before stream. She was they're visiting family back home. They're in Uruguay right now, and they're apparently this weekend they're doing like a party for her in Montevideo with the family. Sensei, I'm being haunted.
何？
Everyone sounds so cute in this game. The teacher turned back to the blackboard. She tilted her head as she looked at the area I was pointing at. She was looking, wasn't she? Couldn't she? Hadn't anyone noticed?
どこも間違ってないよね。
She's being gay haunted. The teacher, everyone around me, no one had noticed, even though the words loomed in the backboard. Bright red words as if they'd been written in blood. That was when I realized I was the only one who could see them.
何かわからないことでもあった？
I desperately turned the cogs in my mind. I had no idea what to do anymore. On the other hand, the fact that only I could see the words was just a tiny bit comforting. It meant that I was the only one who was crazy here.
すみません。目の前をなんか
A gay bug.
虫が横切ってびっくりしちゃって。ああ、そうだったの。びっくりしたの
None of
は
my
分かった
teachers in high school sounded this
あ
cute.
まり大きな声出しちゃダメよ。
One of my art teachers, he sounded almost as cute.
はい。すみません。
It was very nice. A couple of the art teachers in my school were very nice. I sank back into my chair as the room filled with quiet giggles. Normally my face would be turning crimson with embarrassment, but I was too preoccupied to care.
ねえ、ユナ。大丈夫？
Daijoubu. Anna turned from her seat diagonally in front of me. She hadn't laughed at my sudden outburst. Instead, her face and voice contained genuine concern. I tried feebly to laugh it off again. Insisting there were words on the blackboard that only I could see would only make people laugh at me or think I was crazy.
気分悪いなら保健室に行こうか？私付き合ってあげるよ。大丈夫。ちょっとびっくりしただけだから。ならいいんだけど。ほんと。
She's fine. She's not even dead. I was a little relieved when Anna turned back around. I looked back to the blackboard as well, hoping that what I'd seen had just been a hallucination. But
放課後屋上に来てね。
scary. It wasn't, and now new words had appeared on the board. I wasn't as alarmed as I'd been the first time, and though it was still creepy, the letters were a bit too cute to be really scary. Do they have to trip like that, though?
来てくれないと。
Ow. Thanks, Ruby.
うん？
Wow.
しろって言うのよ。
Yikes. Don't curse me. Only Danhausen can curse me. You are cursed. Okay. Is it gonna be the same theme song, the same BGM the whole time? When the bell signaling the end of the sixth period rang, I sighed and put my head in my hands, my elbows resting on my desk. It was a wretched final 2 periods after lunch. The mysterious blood writing continued popping up endlessly the whole time. On the blackboard, and in the end, it even showed up in my notebook too. The only reason I wasn't already collapsed on the desk was because the writing was now painted across the pages. Even though the writing was splashed across it, I could still copy things down from the blackboard, and when I timidly pressed a finger to the letters, it came away clean. So it wasn't as though I would get blood all over my face if I laid my head down, but I wasn't exactly eager to do it. So I just covered my face to avoid looking at anything.
Yuna, 大丈夫?
I am daijobu. I'm so daijobu. It hurts.
大丈夫.
And I was fine. I had gotten used to it. I had been surprised again when the writing had also appeared on my notebook, but I had gotten used to that too, though it was still creepy. After 2 periods, I was almost able to laugh at it. I'd found myself about to write buzz off in my notebook in response. Am I actually pretty bold?
ホームルーム終わったらさっさと帰ろう。なんかそうした方がいいよ。
This reminds me of like the opening song for Chobits. I wanted nothing more than that, really. But they've been summoning me continuously for hours. If I just ignored them and went home, who knew what would happen to me? Who knows what would happen to me? They'd said that they would curse me, though I wasn't sure exactly what that meant.
ごめん。今日はちょっと用があるんだ。そう？でもさっさと帰った方がいいと思うんだけどな。昼休みはちょっと具合悪いかもって思ったけど、気のせいだったみたいだし。平気よ。ありがとう。
ありがとう。
そうならいいんだけど。
I don't know, so I don't like people hanging around me too much at school, and yet she was still that concerned for me. I felt bad for worrying her so much about something she couldn't see. Ah! Scary! Hurry up and come back when homework ends, okay? If you go home, I'll curse you. The message was written clearly on the pages of my notebook. Yes, I understand. God. Time to talk to Ghost. After homeroom, I picked up my bag and left the classroom. Of course, my destination is the roof. I got it. Really, I get it already. I understand. What I had seen during lunch wasn't a dream and it wasn't a hallucination. It was reality. The voices I'd heard when I eaten the candy, the two I'd seen when I turned around, that had been real. In other words, they were here. These two were real ghosts.
ようこそ。
ようこそ。
よく来てくれたわね。
Ghosto!
もう遅い。
I had classes, girls. Come on. You're high school students. You know what it's like. You can't just get out of class.
そう。遠見ゆなさんっていうのあなたは。
Tomi Yuna desu. I could clearly hear her asking my name and clearly see her figure now.
なんかちょっと変な名前。
I think it's pretty normal. We'd exchange names with each other along with some simple introductions.
あら、いい名前だと思うわ。
Sachi and Megumi. The one in the black sailor uniform was Enoki Sachi-san. She'd passed away 8 years ago in her third year.
そうかな。
Is she a first year? Is she a first year?
いいかもって思うけど。
And the one in the white sailor uniform was Nagatani Megumi-san. She passed away 30 years ago in her first year. Oh, wow. So she's like a proper Showa era girly. No, 30 years ago. Well, I don't know when this game came out. So I think, yeah, it would have been Showa era. Okay. I knew she was a first year. It's the classic senpai kohai yuri, and the senpai has the dark hair and the kohai has short bright hair because she's like the spunky one. Yeah. More like Showa the Yuri. Came out in 2012. So yeah, 30 years before that would have been 1982. That would have been middle of the Showa era. The two of them are indeed genuine spirits. Sachi-san died in an accident, Megumi-san of illness, and they both had proper funerals, or so they told me. So then why were they still lingering here?
私たちはね、二人ともこの学校に通っていたの。
Oh, I see. That's why they have similar but different uniforms. That makes sense.
気づいたらこの屋上で幽霊になっていたのよね。そしてめぐみは
They're hungry spirits, hungry for girls. Yay! Yay! Would you really call that fate?
私もめぐみも強く思い残したことがあって、それで成仏できなかったのね。 だからその思いに深く結びついたこの学校で幽霊になってしまったの。
Yeah.
自爆霊ってやつだよね。まあ、めぐみはサチさんと一緒にいられるようになったからよかったんだけど。
And what were those regrets exactly?
私たちね、二人とも
Uh-huh.
女の子が好きだったの。
Yay! Girls, 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 girls! What?
女の子が好きで大好きで、その思いを強く抱えたまま死
Wow,
ん
the
でしま
sheer
ったから、
power of
こうして幽霊
Yuri.
になっているの。
Right, chat. We got an ad break coming up, and I'm gonna take it so that I can make myself a snacko and get a cold drink. I will see you guys in a couple of minutes.
So seeing Master Chief walk through the halls with Gamers Outreach team today was kind of an outer body experience. I mean, I don't know who was more excited, the staff we walked by or the patients that we linked up with.
It was very encouraging to see how impactful games could be for helping people heal, for helping people feel connected, for helping people be in the moment instead of thinking about what they're dealing with, what they're going through.
Just seeing what the power of video games, what this go-kart, and what Halo and Master Chief can bring to these patients, to see Paxton the way he did light up when we entered the room.
I've witnessed the amazing power of gaming in the past couple years. I've been at Seattle Children's for 32 years. The Gamers Outreach carts have been an amazing addition to our hospital. They are so mobile and so easy to maneuver and store and get into tight spaces.
When I roll in with the go-kart, it's always a look of amazement. You know, when you check in and ask what console they want, if the note that didn't have enough details or something like that, you know, you could say, I'm gonna come bring you an Xbox, but the sight of the nice screen and the newest console, it's always a, oh wow, awesome. I've been a gaming specialist at 3 different hospitals for about 8 years, and I can say with confidence that Gamers Outreach is the backbone of the therapeutic gaming field. It's just an amazingly easy and efficient way to deliver the most robust video game technology to kids in the hospital.
When there are people that need help, when there are people who need to be uplifted, when there are people who need to be taken care of, Spartans answer the call, and we know that the work that Gamers Outreach does helps people. I'm gonna ask that you suit up and that you join with me.
So seeing Master Chief walk through the halls with Gamers Outreach team today was kind of an outer body experience. I mean, I don't know who was more excited, the staff we walked by or the patients that we linked up with.
It was very encouraging to see how impactful games could be for helping people heal, for helping people feel connected, for helping people be in the moment instead of thinking about what they're dealing with, what they're going through.
Just seeing what the power of video games, what this go-kart, and what Halo and Master Chief can bring to these patients, to see Paxton the way he did light up when we entered the room.
I've witnessed the amazing power of gaming in the past couple years. I've been at Seattle Children's for 32 years. The Gamers Outreach carts have been an amazing addition to our hospital. They are so mobile and so easy to maneuver and store and get into tight spaces.
When I roll in with the go-kart, it's always a look of amazement. You know, when you check in and ask what console they want, if the note that didn't have enough details or something like that, you know, you could say, I'm gonna come bring you an Xbox, but the sight of the nice screen and the newest console, it's always a, oh wow, awesome. I've been a gaming specialist at 3 different hospitals for about 8 years, and I can say with confidence that Gamers Outreach is the backbone of the therapeutic gaming field. It's just an amazingly easy and efficient way to deliver the most robust video game technology to kids in the hospital.
When there are people that need help, when there are people who need to be uplifted, when there are people who need to be taken care of, Spartans answer the call, and we know that the work that Gamers Outreach does helps people. I'm gonna ask that you suit up and that you join with me.
So seeing Master Chief walk through the halls with Gamers Outreach team today was kind of an outer body experience. I mean, I don't know who was more excited, the staff we walked by or the patients that we linked up with.
It was very encouraging to see how impactful games could be for helping people heal, for helping people feel connected, for helping people be in the moment instead of thinking about what they're dealing with, what they're going through.
Just seeing what the power of video games, what this go-kart, and what Halo and Master Chief can bring to these patients, to see Paxton the way he did light up when we entered the room.
I've witnessed the amazing power of gaming in the past couple years. I've been at Seattle Children's for 32 years. The Gamers Outreach carts have been an amazing addition to our hospital. They are so mobile and so easy to maneuver and store and get into tight spaces.
When I roll in with the go-kart, it's always a look of amazement. You know, when you check in and ask what console they want, if the note that didn't have enough details or something like that, you know, you could say, I'm gonna come bring you an Xbox, but the sight of the nice screen and the newest console, it's always a, oh wow, awesome. I've been a gaming specialist at 3 different hospitals for about 8 years, and I can say with confidence that Gamers Outreach is the backbone of the therapeutic gaming field. It's just an amazingly easy and efficient way to deliver the most robust video game technology to kids in the hospital.
When there are people that need help, when there are people who need to be uplifted, when there are people who need to be taken care of, Spartans answer the call, and we know that the work that Gamers Outreach does helps people. I'm gonna ask that you suit up and that you join with me.
So seeing Master Chief walk through the halls with Gamers Outreach team today was kind of an outer body experience. I mean, I don't know who was more excited, the staff we walked by or the patients that we linked up with.
It was very encouraging to see how impactful games could be for helping people heal, for helping people feel connected, for helping people be in the moment instead of thinking about what they're dealing with, what they're going through.
Just seeing what the power of video games, what this go-kart, and what Halo and Master Chief can bring to these patients, to see Paxton the way he did light up when we entered the room.
I'm back. Sorry, I ate, I went and I had an onigiri. So, you know, there was that. Give me a second, because I need to close a few things. Okay. We all good to continue? Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Let's go. Girl regret. Yeah, so these girls were so gay that they had to come back because they wanted more love. Honestly, love that for them. Good for them. Good for them. Wait, that doesn't make sense. She died after you. What? How does that work? What is with these two?
あなたたちってそのレズの人？
Rezu? Wow. Wow.
そういういやらしい言い方しないでほしいな。めぐみとサチさんはもっと綺麗な関係なんだから。
Yeah. Of course.
レズ？女性同士の同性愛者のことですよ、サチさん。そうじゃなくて、もっと他に言い方あるでしょ？ほら、S とか。
S? Oh yeah. S?
シスターの S ですよ。
Okay. We're going full Yuri history here.
そうなんだ。初めて知った。
What? Yeah, it was like S-class stories, right? Is the name of it?
あれ？なんで知らないのよ。
She's 80 years old. She doesn't know the modern lingo.
最近はもうちょっと綺麗な言葉があったはずよ。
Wait, no. Like, Sachi is like...
ほら、花に例えて。
Sachi died 8 years ago. Megumi died 30 years ago. Right? Like, Sachi died 8 years ago, not 80. Did she? Or did she? Because I thought, I understood Sachi had died 8 years ago. Oh, 80. Oh, okay. So Megumi was able to see Sachi's ghost because Sachi died for... Okay, I thought it was the other way around. Okay. Oh, they're gonna say it.
Yuri?
Yuri! Yeah, I thought it was 8. I read 8. Maybe it's a typo.
そう、それ。そんな風に言っていたのを聞いたことがあるわ。
Yuri means Lily. For those who don't... For if there's anyone in chat that doesn't know, Yuri means Lily. These days? Alright, these two died a pretty long time ago, huh?
ユリいいわね。綺麗な花よね。
Yuri in these temperatures? Yeah, I read 8, but clearly it was more.
あ、そうね。
That also explains her uniform. It does look older. It does look much older when you think about it.
私たち幽霊じゃなくてユリ霊だったのね。
I mean, I can just call you lesbians. There's nothing wrong with the word lesbians. I do know it has some other connotations in Japan that are not always, that are more politicized. Not necessarily desirable for a young couple, but... Nice weather. Excuse me?
素敵、サチさ
Really? You're okay with that?
ん。まあなんとか大体分かったけど。つまりあなたたち二人は恋人同士なんでしょ。
恋人? Yay!
そうね。
Cute.
それなのになんでまだ二人とも幽霊やってるの？
Yeah, then why... Yeah, if you sorted all that stuff out, then why, you know, why still be around? You know? Give me a sec, chat. Give me a sec, I'm doing a thing. Sorry, Firefox is misbehaving and I am taming it to my will. I'm taming Firefox to my will. There we go. The goal still says 200. Oh, hang on a second. Thank you for pointing that out. It's always problematic, isn't it? There it is. There it is. 300. Hi Reku! Marumalandra! Women! Marumalandra! Women! Marumalandra! Women! Marumalandra! Women! So then why are you still ghosts?
ユリ霊よ。
Huh? Do we really have to?
めでたくその女の子の恋人ができたんでしょ。それで成仏できなかったの？
Oh? They went all quiet.
そうね。確かに私にはめぐみという可愛い恋人ができたわ。
可愛い恋人。
でも本当はそれだけじゃ満足できなかったみたいなの。
Uh-huh.
なんで？
Haven't done us as low as in.
確かに思いの通じ合う恋人はできたけど、やっぱりこの思いを確かめ合うことを知らずには成仏できないの。
Okay.
え？あ、それ。
Yeah, what does she mean?
もうはっきりと言わせないでよ。めぐみはサチさんと心も体も一つになりたいの。え？それって。あ、何考えてるのよ、エッチ。
エッチ。
考えてるのはあなたの方でしょ。
Weren't you the one who was just talking about how pure your relationship is?
でもまあそういうことなの。私もめぐみも体まで一つになってやっと思い残すことなく
Happy
この空
Pride!
の高いところまで行ける気が
How you
する
doing,
のよ
Reku?
ね。
Hope you're doing good. I think I can feel my brain melting. At least they're trying to pass on instead of just sticking around as ghosts.
そうなの。それじゃあさっさと成仏できるようにやっちゃえばいいじゃない。それがね。
それがね。
だってめぐみたち二人とも やり方がわからないんだもの。
Wow. Things are alright, just working. Cool, cool, cool. Hope you're not melting like we are over here. How it's done.
あなたは知らない?
Who's the short hair girly? That's Megumi. That's Megumi. How you doing, Mr. Mask?
知るわけないでしょ、そんなこと。やっぱりいつも一人で屋上に来ているから。
Oh god, my girl is getting dragged. My girl is catching strays. Give me a break. I mean, I don't, but... And this is a girls' school, you know? Even if I had a boyfriend, I wouldn't be able to have lunch with him here. Oh, it's because, like, it's really warm here, Mask. And, my flat is hotter than the outside. And I'm dying. I have a fan aimed at me, but, it's kind of... And I'm drinking cool drinks, but... Only so much I can do. Yeah. So. And also it's like, I have curtains, but my curtains are blackout curtains. And yeah, so my living room is very hot. Oh. And I've never even thought about having a girlfriend, says the main character of a Yuri visual novel.
それで私への用ってそのことなの？だったらお役には立てないってことだけど。
I have a fan as well, as in like a non-electric fan that a friend gifted me. It's very pretty. Like, listen to it, chat. You hear it? That's it.
さきさんやっぱりって言ったでしょ？このことではあんたが役に立たなさそうってのは分かってたの。
Wow. My girl is getting so dragged right now.
悪かったわね。
Thank you for the hydrate. I literally just drank water, but I'll do it again.
この学校にもね、私たちと同じように秘めた恋心を抱えたまま。
These girls have been observing this school for a while. They know it's full of lesbians. Good.
でもあと少しの勇気が、ほんのちょっとしたきっかけが足りなくて踏み出せない子がいるの。
Oh, thank you, Weather.
私たちは幽霊だから、
Radar!
そういう反応をしてあげることができなかった。でも
Welcome Raiders, welcome Tripped and Nymph, welcome Moria, thank you for the raid. How was Sunboyd? Welcome Raiders, I'm Marumalandra, Delinquent and Pancake Riot Queen, the hack with the bag. I'm currently melting in the summer heat, and we are celebrating Yuri Day by playing a Yuri visual novel called Kindred Spirits on the Roof. We are, this is a VTuber SummerSlam stream. I am losing my mind. I'm glad I didn't make this into a 6-hour stream like it was planned after yesterday. This is a VTuber SummerSlam stream, getting money for collecting money for Gamers Outreach, which is a wonderful charity that brings entertainment to children in hospitals through video games and more. And so far we've broken through 2 of my targets, the $100 target, the $200 target, and the next goal at $300 is I will do I will play a horror game on stream in VR. So that's exciting. Please look forward to that. And we just broke the $200 target today. And there's still plenty of time before Sunday when the SummerSlam ends, and I'm streaming every day of the SummerSlam. Now, thank you, Fib. I'm arguably a lesbian. I made a tuber a zombie for playing Zomboid. But yes, thank you so much, Trip the Name. If you need to raid and run, feel free. I know how it goes. And yeah, thank you for bringing your folks over. But yeah, I'm more relaxed than I normally am because I literally cannot muster the like excitement and like chaos of my normal streams because it's very warm here. It's warmer inside of my flat than outside. Because I live in the UK, and so yeah, so we're just doing a chill visual novel. But honestly, I have enjoyed doing a couple of chill streams because yesterday's Boku Natsu stream was also very chill. So I do enjoy having that different tempo, but also in this way, it's kind of my. Oh, you're also in the UK? Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, I like the kind of like chiller tempo and like to get to exercise speaking kind of nicely and slowly and more relaxed. And yeah, maybe we can have more relaxed streams like this, you know? What if I became I would never become a cozy streamer. I think I'm too chaotic and loud. But we could have this sometimes, couldn't we? It's nice. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue. Does this mean that my girlie can hear them because she's dying? Is that why she can hear ghosts? Or is she just an esper? Do they mean...
あなたには私たちの代わりにそういう子たちの背中をちょっと押してあげるお手伝いをしてほしいのよ。
Incredible. Arguably, ain't no one arguing with you about that here, friend. Yeah. She's just mild to psychic, I see. Cupido. Oh my god, I have to get couples together. Eh? Eh? No way, I can't do that.
あなたのほんのちょっとで思いを通じ合える相手を捕まえることができる子がきっといるはずよ。
Why should I have to butt into their business like that?
今日もきっといるはずよ。この時間ならまだきっと。
Okay.
ああ、あの子ね。
あの子ね。
うん、そうね。めぐみ、私ちょっとゆなさんをあの子のところに案内してくるわ。ちょっと、私はこんなことに首を突っ込む気は全然。
Time to match the girls together and make them kiss.
あら、断る気？当たり前でしょ、こんなこと。
Oh, is she gonna curse me? Is she gonna be evil now? This is extortion. This is harassment, Megumi. No court in the land literally can prosecute you, but this is harassment. Of course it was her. Who could it be? It was not gonna be Sachi. She's too nice. I mean, she is a ghost. It's lesbian extortion, so it's fine. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Take them to ghost court? That's underhanded.
まあまあ、めぐみ。無理強いしてもよくないわ。そうね。
See, Sachi is playing good cop. Sachi is the softly. It's like, oh, just try it one time, see how you like it, you know?
今日だけ私たちに付き合ってくれない？
I do like that this song, I don't know if people have noticed, this song has the like Big Ben Bell melody in it, which is also used in Japanese high schools, or at least some of them. Or used to be used. Sachi's like, come on, try it one time, just try it one time. Sure, yeah. Fine, I get it. I'll go along with you, but just a few minutes. Today only. That's it. Yeah. Today only, yeah. That's why this game is like 20 hours to finish.
それでいいわ。それじゃあ案内してあげる。ちょっと行ってくるわね、めぐみ。
はい。
いってらっしゃい、
Sachi-san walked off toward the entrance of the roof. More floated, I suppose, like a ghost would. Huh? Megumi-san staying here?
ほら、サチさんが待ってるでしょ。早く行きなさいよ。
Hi. What's that about? Well, whatever. I followed Sachi-san over to the stairs. When I opened the door, Sachi-san remained where she was for some reason, saying to me...
先は奥校舎よ。先に入り口で待っているわ。あ、はい。
We're not going together?
よく見てあげてね。私たちと同じ思いを抱えたこの姿を。そして、よかったらほんのちょっと手伝ってあげて。
I really have no intention of doing that, though. Sachi-san's smile was genuine and gentle as she spoke. Nice art.
ほら、こっちよ。
You know what's really refreshing? Like, you know what's really... I know this is gonna sound so sad, chat. I like playing games that were made before AI image generation, because then you know that that the art was just you know for certain that the art was not made by AI. Like, there's just no doubt. And you can just like relax and admire the art. Whereas like now we are so conditioned to like just try to figure out if that is happening, you know? And that is really sad. And it's also resulted in a lot of artists that do not use AI getting harassed a lot. After we made it at the entrance to the building, Sachi-san walked ahead of me down the hallway. Her movement was completely natural, but her feet didn't touch the floor, instead hovering inches above it. We seemed to be about the same height, but her head rose just a bit above mine from the floating. Okay, who's gonna be our first victim? So she said, I stood on the stairs where they met the hallway and I stood on the stairs where they met the hallway and quietly peeked out into the hall. I love the swipes in this. Reku says, prior to AI generation, I get it. I hate that the tech is so prevalent that it's killed off that innate joy of media. Everything's gonna be scrutinized now. Yeah. Squaresoft has that like Kingdom Hearts collection that the cover was made with AI. And they removed the backgrounds from it, which are the most obvious bit. And then the other obvious bit was that Donald's hands had different amounts of fingers. And so they hid one of the hands behind another character. It still looks terrible. It still looks like terrible. Like, I don't believe Tetsuya Nomura drew that. Anyway. And I saw a girl standing there against the wall, right next to one of the third-year classrooms. Her skirt was red, giving her away as a first year. One who'd just begun school a few weeks ago, a girl I'd never seen. I doubted the girl would be able to see Sachi-san, but she stayed back there with me on the stairs, maybe to keep me company. I was a little disturbed by Sachi-san's transparent body, slightly overlapping with my own though. Eh? What is she doing? She'd stayed out of the classroom the whole time we'd been watching her, merely glancing inside every so often. Maybe she has some business with an upperclassman inside? If that's it, she should just go in. Love letter? Hmm? Now that she mentioned it, it did look like the girl was clutching something to her chest, as if she held some precious object. I couldn't tell what it was from the distance, but it wasn't her bag, it was smaller. Tegami! Rabureta! Boots says, I had to bite my tongue yesterday during the HR manager training I was on, because they were hitting the AI prompts hard. I don't need the autocomplete machine to write metrics goals for me. Frankly, the implication I do is insulting. I didn't spend an entire liberal arts degree writing essays just to be told all of that can be done by a computer. Badly, as well. Badly and with plagiarism. It did sort of look like a letter now. A letter? A first-year student holding a letter in her hands after school, petrified before a classroom door. Could it be? Amazing. Moria says, it's painfully... Hang on. It's painfully ironic when the hiding hands trick is often used by beginner artists. Not a good look for the tech itself. Shows it's there to cut costs. She's got a death grip on it. Yeah, she's got a death grip on that love letter. Rabureta? Oh. Ah. Oh, makes sense. Eh? That's exactly it, Reku. Yeah. How long has it been since classes ended today? 30分?
外れ。先々週の月曜日からずっとなの。
Wow.
もうずっと放課後毎日ああしているのよ。
Eh?
先々週ってそんな
The yearning. Oh, the yearning. I have not read I've read some Yuri recently. I'm reading some Yuri right now, but I am not reading Yuri that has a lot of yearning necessarily, because I'm reading what's the one that I'm reading called? Rainbows After Storms, I think. I think that's it. And it's very slice of life and it's very chill and the characters are already together. So there's like less kind of yearning. There's yearning, but there's like less of it. You're reading some Yuri right now? Yes, that's what the stream is, Maru. No, I meant like some manga. Girl yearning is such a lesbian experience. Happy Yuri Day. Hi, Opekama. Happy Yuri Day. Welcome, welcome.
直接渡す勇気はまだ持てないから、そっと手紙を置いてくるチャンスをずっと伺ってるの。
Oh, she's down atrocious.
ねえ、ユナさん。あ、はい。あの手紙を書くことだって、あの子にとってはとても勇気を振り絞ってのことだったんじゃないかしら。
You guys are cute.
こうやって毎日ここに来ることだって。
Every day.
そしてもしあの手紙を置いてくることができたら、あの子は次にどんな勇気を出すのかしら。私はね、ああいう子たちのほんの少しの勇気を後押ししてあげたいの。で、あそこにいる子の
Oh, I didn't mean to skip the dialogue.
あれを見たら何もできない自分がとても歯がゆく思えるわ。
Yeah. Surrounded by all this yearning, unable to help. She's right. If the classroom were empty, that girl would probably find the courage to go inside. If it were empty, the reason she's been waiting outside is because of the people hanging out in there. For 2 whole weeks now.
つまり、教室の中に残っている人たちが出てくればいいわけよね。ええ、そうだけど。
What is she gonna do?
試してみるわ。
I sucked in a breath, putting together the words I would say, and...
ねえ、ちょっと誰か、校舎の中に犬が入ってきてる。
I shouted, putting on a bit of a voice. Me about to put the fire alarm!
ちょっと、ユナさん
I glanced back into the hallway again, ignoring Sachi-san's look of wide-eyed surprise. Did it work? Dog on campus! Oh, this is new music. It's cute. Da-da-da. I caught their interest with that shout, just as I expected to. 3 third-years emerged from the classroom, chatting as they jogged my way. They paid no mind to the first year standing frozen by the door. It worked. Oh. Everyone drop what you're doing. Dog on campus. I stole a quick glance back into the hallway. Just long enough to see the girl slip into the classroom. Yeah! Oh, we're good at this. We're like the solid snake of Yuri. Incredible. Good times. But yeah, welcome, Opekama. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. I'm Marumalandra, delinquent and punk cry queen. Really it wasn't, but for some reason I felt a slight satisfaction deep in my heart. Maybe it was just because I got it to shout. That's what I decided to think anyway. The girls would come out of the classroom, walk further down the hallway, talking about something. I'd snuck up the stairs to avoid them. I sighed inadvertently. Why on earth did I do that? The satisfaction had disappeared, replaced by a heavy feeling.
ありがとう、ユナさん。また屋上に戻ってきてくれる？
Eh? Oh, I just wanted to go home, but I'd already replied to her by the time I realized it.
じゃあ、また後でね。
Sachi-san said, passing straight through a window just like a ghost. Which she is, so... With another sigh, I headed back down the stairs. And just then, the first year ran down the hallway towards me, from the direction of the classroom. She passed by me, and in that instant, I saw the expression on her face. She was bright red, and it almost looked like she was ready to burst into tears, yet she looked incredibly happy. Oh, baby. With those little words, she ran off to the hallway connecting with the Hoshikan building. Incredible. Yeah, Ghost Yuri. Oh, yeah. So we're playing Kindred Spirits on the roof, where these gay ghosts have asked me to get girlies together. It's a Yuri visual novel. I'm playing for Yuri today. Well, some of us have to walk the way up. Sachi-san had already arrived on the roof. I was a little winded from the climb up the stairs, but Sachi-san looked completely fine. Ghosts are unfair.
あの後ちょっとだけあの教室を覗いてきたの。あの子ちゃんとカバンに手紙を入れることに成功したわよ。やったね、サチさん。すごい。よかったわね。それにしても。
I haven't heard of this game before, but I'm always here for a gay ghost. Yay! I'm a sapphic too, so and I love Yuri.
素晴らしい起点だったわ、ユナさん。
Yeah, she's good at this, even if she protests. She's good at it. The compliment did nothing to improve my mood.
やっぱり私の目に狂いはなかったわ。ユナさん。
I knew that you had the ability to get girls together.
これからもずっとお手伝いお願いできるかしら。
Of course, she's gonna help you.
今日だけって話だったじゃない。
No, mate. No, mate. You're gonna be good at this. Trust. What on earth is she saying? She was right about me? They would have taken anyone who could see them.
今日だけなんてもったいないわ。ぜひ明日からもお願いしたいの。
Oh God. Here we go. Yeah, it's a classic. This is a classic of the Yuri visual novel genre. Though I do wish that it was more of a stat-based dating sim. That's just me. Because we don't really have any of those that are Yuri, really.
断る気？脅さないでよ。私本当にあんな手伝いなんてするつもりなくって。
But you're good at it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have Tokimeki Memorial brain rot.
でも手伝ってくれたでしょ？
Yeah, you just helped.
あれは仕方なく。
I really didn't mean to. No, seriously, why did I do that? I don't even know myself. I can't believe I stuck my nose into that girl's business like that.
お願い、ユナさん。
お願い、ユナさん。
ね、こんなに頼んでるんだよ。
You are very nice. I'm very evil.
私にも。
Yeah, she has classes. She's a teenager trying to sort her feelings out, you know?
そう、仕方ないわね。
仕方ないわね。Has she given up?
それじゃあ、一晩だけよく考えてくれないかしら。そして明日、答えを聞かせてくれない？
No, she hasn't. I suppose I can at least think about it, though. Yeah, I would eat that up. I would smoke that up. You know what I mean? If someone made a, Tokimemo alike stat-based dating sim, that was Yuri.
わかったわ。一晩だけ考えさせて。本当？
Yeah.
心通りしない？考えさせてって言
Yeah,
ってる
let her think about it. Let her think about
ダ
it.
メだったら諦めてよ。本当に。
Yeah.
それでいいわ。ゆっくり考えてね。
Have a think about it.
明日いい返事してね。出ないと。
Seriously, can I at least think about it? She's really gonna curse me. Aw. This game is precious. I like it. It's a fun vibe. I have so many games on.
おかわり。
I have so many games on, chat. Why did Deltarune Chapter 5 come out when I was already playing Ball X-Bit that was distracting me from Pokemon Set A, that was distracting me from Midnight the Hollower, that was distracting me from Final Fantasy XIV? Why are there so many games? When are we gonna get her to gay? We'll get there.
はいはい。
So much had happened that I was having trouble processing it, but I managed to return to my routine somehow. I thought it over as I took Hina's bowl from her and had filled it with her second helping of rice. I've seen and spoken with spirits for the first time in my life, and they'd even asked me for an extraordinary favor. Sorry, I think I'm gonna burp. Nope. After convincing them to allow me at night to make a decision, I'd gone home, my head practically bursting with the mess. Maybe that was for the best since I don't think I'd have been able to organize it. In the end, I went shopping on the way home as I always did, made dinner, and was now here eating with Hina. Her bowl refilled, Hina took it back from me and resumed scarfing down her rice energetically. Hina, my childhood friend, my Osana Najimi. There was also a new game as well. People in game that are so talented, yeah, and they are treated so badly. The industry's a mess. Koma no Hina. Our houses are next to each other, and we've known each other since she was born. My mother and Hina's mother both work as nurses in the same hospital, so Hina comes over to our house to eat when they both have night shifts on the same day. She's a year younger than me and just started school at Kokonotsuboshi Girls Academy of Commerce this spring, like I did last year. She joined the track and field team off the bat and came home hungry from it again today. Opekama says, I'm so burnt out on playing new games myself, I'm about to rubber band all the way full circle and just play 12-year-old games only for a while. Yeah, because I was also playing, because I play retro games as well. And I was playing like a baseball game before, MLB Power Pros, and yeah, it never ends, does it? Never ends. She's a year younger than me and just started... Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I read that.
どうしたの？ルナね。
She also bakes... Oh, is this my love interest? Because she's 1 year younger than me, childhood friend.
え？何？なんか今日黙ってばっか。え？
Hang on. Yeah, she's a year younger. Okay.
え？何？なんか今日黙ってばっか。
What?
そうかな。
So, kana? She may be right. I don't think I've been totally lost in thought, but my mind is still sort of a mess. I don't really remember saying much to her after getting home.
今日は部活どうだった？うん、いっぱい走った。
Cute.
そう。味付けどう？失敗してない？うん、美味しい。
I like her. She's adorable.
そう。
Oishi.
そう。
This isn't good. I can barely carry on a conversation.
ごめん。ちょっと今考え事をしていて。うん、平気。気になっただけだから。考え事してるなら私のことを気にしなくていいよ。
うん。
ごめん。食べ終わったら言ってね。デザート出してあげるから。
It's nice that Hina doesn't pry like this. After thanking her, my thoughts drifted back to today, to what the ghost asked me to do, and to what I did for that first year girl. Why on earth did I do that? It was none of my business. It was just meddling. But her face when I passed by her in the hallway, so happy, on the verge of tears, finally having done what she'd been waiting weeks to do. A first year, same as Hina, huh? Could they know each other? If I help those ghosts, will I end up doing more things like I did today? Also, girls can have romantic relationships with other girls. Things those girls haven't even asked me to do. But...
ね、ごちそうさま。ん？ああ、もういいの？うん、お腹いっぱい。
I looked down at the table to find that Hina had cleared her plate. Looks like I gave her just enough Looks like I gave her just the right amount.
じゃあ、デザート出してあげるわね。いちご安かったの。どうやって食べたい？
Ooh.
そのままでいい。
So no mama they eat. The sports girlie needs to eat. Yeah, of course.
はいはい。
I opened the fridge door and pulled out the chilled strawberries. I'd just have them plain too.
ね、考え事してるの？ちょっとね。
I wonder if she'll share the story with anybody.
ちょっと面倒なお願いされてね。手伝おうかどうしようかって。そうなんだ。
Hina is just like, just do it. Just do it. Stop thinking about it. Just do it. Hina's like, what? Like it's hard? Like it's complicated? Just do it. Just help people.
ゆなねらしくだよ。ゆなね、 いつもそうしてたもの。
She always used to just do it!
とかは
Yesterday you said today, so just do it!
そうだったかな。
そうだったから。Is that how it used to be? Did I just used to do it instead of worrying?
ゆな姉が思った通りにやればいいんだよ。そうかな。
そうかな? This is the Sears air conditioning commercial of Yuri. What does that mean? What does that even mean, Boots? What I want to do, huh? What do I want to do? Their request, that first year's face, the feeling I got after I shouted, they swirled around inside my head, on and on. Thank you, Boots. I have my fan, like my hand fan with me. It's like I folded it away because I don't need it right now, and I'm just like gesticulating with it. Maybe this will be my new thing. Okay, from the planner you can view new scenes or recall scenes you've already seen. Next sticker, scenes that continue from a previous scene will have the next sticker on top. It will not appear for new scenes that are not connected to a previous scene. Mall tabs, headphones BGM mode. Okay, event stickers. Newly unlocked scenes will appear with a sticker on their dates. The bear stickers mark main story scenes centered around Yuna and the other main characters. Cherry stickers mark couple scenes from the couple's point of view. Blueberry stickers mark main scenes that haven't been read yet. Read are already viewed. The word new will appear next to the cherry stickers marking unread couple scenes. Warning, you cannot save or load from the planner screen. The planner displays all previously viewed scenes. If you close the game from the planner screen, you will be brought back to the same planner screen the next time you open the game. Okay. Clicking a sticker will open excuse me, a daily memo with all of the day's scenes. The main character for that scene, its title, its classification, main/couple, red and red will be displayed. Clicking the scene button will start the scene. Scenes that you've already read can be replayed as many times as you want. By reading certain scenes, new scenes will appear in the planner. You can close the memo by clicking anywhere other than the scene buttons. Okay. Let's try it. Okay, pretty easy. And these are the CGs that we have so far. That's the BGM mode. Listen to the game's music. Translated lyrics are provided for vocal tracks. Okay. Clashing swords? I like this soundtrack. Okay. Oh, this one's marked as next, of course. I see. Save your game? But it says I can't save my game from here. It said I can't. Didn't it? Isn't that what the tutorial said? Oh, when you can. Okay, yeah. I'll do it. Yeah, because once I click here and it starts. Once I get a message.
こんにちは。考えてきてくれた?
Good point. Yeah, I press S, I click save. Return.
さあ、返事を聞かせてもらおうかし
Yeah,
ら。
give them your answer. Oh, I see no autosave. Okay. The two I'd met yesterday were waiting for me when I came up to their roof with my lunch. They didn't hesitate to call out to me.
まあ、いろいろ考えたんだけど。
In the end, I hadn't really been able to make up my mind. I turned it over and over in my head, and it hadn't gotten me anywhere. Opikama, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Hope you have a good time here with us, with my malcontents. That's what I call my community. I eventually asked myself, what do I do now? And remembered what Hina had said.
とりあえず、
Toriyasu.
手伝いはします。
I'll just do it. If it doesn't go well, I'll worry about it then. After all of my thinking, what tipped the scales was the look on that girl's face and the words Hina had said to me.
本当？嘘だったら乗ろうからね。
Alright, Megumi, just like chill with the curses. You're not Danhausen.
嘘なんてつきません。 ありがとう。承知してくれて嬉しいわ。
嬉しい。
一つだけ条件があります。あら、何かしら。
何かしら。
私、表立ってこういうことするの苦手なんです。だから、
A silent protector, a dark knight.
影からこっそりと。
She is already being haunted.
ああ、そういうこと。まあ確かに堂々とやることじゃないかもだし。
Oh, it's more fun as well that she has to sneak around.
それで十分よ。そっと背中を押してあげるだけでいいの。お手伝いなんですもの。あとは細かいことだけど、私家の手伝いがあるから毎日は無理です。特に水曜日は絶対ダメ。わかったわ。できる時に手伝ってくれるだけでいいの。
This is so sweet.
そういうことならお手伝いします。
Okay. Yay! Oh, look at this cute image. Oh, look at Megumi. Megumi's adorable. The two of them clung to each other and leapt for joy. Well, I suppose they never had anyone who could see or hear them before. Looking at their happy faces seemed to lift a bit of the weight off my chest.
この学校にはね、いつの時代にも昨日のあの女の子みたいに
Amazing.
胸に思いを秘めていた子がいっ
I
ぱい
think
い
there's
た
a
の。
manga adaptation of this as well.
あとほんの少しの勇気が出せなくて、ちょっとしたきっかけが足りなくて。
Oh, don't worry about them. They're gonna divorce their husbands when they turn 40, and they realize that they're gay.
ほんの少しのお手伝いで、その子の気持ちが相手に伝わったのなら、結果はどうあれ、きっとそれはその子にとって忘れられないものになるわ。私とめぐみはね、ずっとそんな子たちのお手伝いがしたかったの。
Aww, cute.
ねえゆなさん、私その子たちの思いを無駄にしない。
I wanted to turn this into a gay school for gay ladies. Well, that sounds reasonable, and I'm sure she really feels that way. It's not a bad thing to want, not at all, but why does it have to be a romance between girls? Oh, honey. Oh, baby. Though I suppose that's inevitable considering the circumstances that led these two becoming ghosts.
素敵な女の子同士のカップルを増やしましょ
Let's
うね。
go! I love going to gay school, open brackets, haunted! She doesn't know she's in the Yuri VN. Oh yeah, like they know. They 100%, the ghosts 100% know.
頑張ろうね、ゆな。さあ、どの子の思いから解決しようかしら。
That's how you know she's a lesbian. She's completely oblivious. Oh god, I'm so cold out, dude.
まずは昨日のあの子ですよね。でもとりあえずは様子見よね。相手の子が手紙を見てどう思うか見極めないと。
Yeah. That one needs to proceed at its own time.
サチさんが見つけた子だもの。きっとうまくいきますよ。そうなるといいわね。
This game should be called the Lesbian Whisperer.
あとこないだサチさんが見つけたあの子たち。
They're seeing at her inner gay feelings from her afterlife like a stray cat. Amazing.
あの3人組ね。
Wow, are there more girls like these two here? How are they finding them anyway? I don't get this stuff at all. Girl/girl romances or these two ghosts. But yeah, she doesn't get it at all. You will get it.
何か言った？いいえ、独り言。それじゃ今日から頑張っていきましょうね。この学園を恋する乙女たちの理想郷。
That is a good aim.
ユリトピアにするため
Yay!
に。
Yuritopia! Sachi is on that like big boss outer heaven type beach. She wants to create the paradise of Yuri for all women. Amazing. Heck yeah. Dream big, exactly.
さあ、 今まで以上に頑張りましょうね。めぐみ、ユリトピアのために。はい、サチさん、ユリトピアのために。皆さんも
Incredible.
よろしくね。
Yuritopia!
はーい。
Hi.
ちょっと早まったかもしれない。
Oh god. So good. So I thought, but the two ghosts were already celebrating in front of me.
ユリトピア。
Yuritopia!
ユリトピア。
Yuritopia! I didn't know what to say. Say Yuritopia. It's easy. It's just one word. Be careful, lady. She's gonna start hiding under the couch. Okay. So it's... Wait, May? Why am I looking at something from April? Okay, well... That's such a cute CG. I want that as a background. Okay, well... Couple. Saint 1. Okay. Shirojo, Shirojo! Kokonotsuboshi Girls... Kokonotsuboshi Girls! A girls' school in a castle. Even before I took the exams, I admired Kokonotsuboshi Girls' Private Academy of Commerce, and since the entrance ceremony, I've pretty much been on cloud 9. I mean, I've really always wanted to go here. The uniforms are cute, and better than that, it's a school built on the side of an old castle. I'm like super excited just by that. I'm so glad I put all the effort into my studies. The tuition made my mom a little nervous, but my dad and brothers had my back. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, brothers. I owe you one. I mean, it's a school in a castle, you know? Who cares that it's a little far from the station? The walk up the hill kind of wears you out, though. They use the calendar to show you flashbacks and historical events, open brackets gay. Lesbian sans frontier! The campus is beautiful, and the Hoshikan is just so cute. Doesn't matter that it's a little old, it's fun just hanging my shoes in the entranceway in the morning. And I haven't been there yet, but the inner building behind the Hoshikan is wood-framed, and it's super charming too. I also want to go inside the Kumomiyagura lodging house next to the auditorium, where we had the entrance ceremony. It's like they've just stuck new buildings onto the old ones. I can see why my dad liked it so much. He laughed at me for choosing a school for its architecture, saying I really must have been the daughter of a contractor. But it's just that great. What do you want from me? Those were the high spirits I carried into this school with me. And today I was a little lost because of the school buildings I so admired of all things. Oh wait, this is the girl with the love letter. Yes, I couldn't find the reference room. It wasn't bad that I greeted my homeroom teacher when I saw her in the hallway before leaving. Yeah, greetings are a good thing. She'd been carrying a large box in her arms. I'd actually been excited when she asked me to take it to the reference room for her. It meant I'd get to walk around the school after all. And the box in question wasn't really that heavy. It was a bit of an armful, but it probably wasn't even 5 kilos. However... I had no idea where this reference room actually was. I mean, I'd found a reference room quickly enough. There's one in the same floor as my classroom after all. But my homeroom teacher had told me not to put it there. Then where? My teacher had already gone off somewhere else. I didn't think there were other reference rooms. At least that was the only one on our school map. どうしよう。
職員室に行って聞いた方がいいのかな。
That was probably a good idea, but having been entrusted with the task, I didn't like the idea of having to go back for help.
でも場所がわからないのは本当だし。
ああ、
もうどうしたらいいんだろう。
No. And right when I sighed, I heard from behind me. It's gonna be the senpai. A voice, a very gentle sounding voice. She was there when I turned around. A third-year senpai in a green skirt. Oh my god, I love her hair. Yes, senpai was there. I don't know how to describe it. Meeting her was like fate. Okay. We'll continue this scene after the ad break. I just noticed that we have an ad break coming up on Twitch side. So we'll be right back in a couple of minutes. Thank you for understanding. I sometimes don't take the ad breaks, but sometimes I need to take them, and today is too warm. I need a little bit of rest, okay? I will be back in a couple of minutes.
So seeing Master Chief walk through the halls with Gamers Outreach team today was kind of an outer body experience. I mean, I don't know who was more excited, the staff we walked by or the patients that we linked up with.
It was very encouraging to see how impactful games could be for helping people heal, for helping people feel connected, for helping people be in the moment instead of thinking about what they're dealing with, what they're going through.
Just seeing what the power of video games, what this go-kart, and what Halo and Master Chief can bring to these patients, to see Paxton the way he did light up when we entered the room.
I've witnessed the amazing power of gaming in the past couple years. I've been at Seattle Children's for 32 years. The Gamers Outreach carts have been an amazing addition to our hospital. They are so mobile and so easy to maneuver and store and get into tight spaces.
When I roll in with the go-kart, it's always a look of amazement. You know, when you check in and ask what console they want, if the note that didn't have enough details or something like that, you know, you could say, I'm gonna come bring you an Xbox, but the sight of the nice screen and the newest console, it's always a, oh wow, awesome. I've been a gaming specialist at 3 different hospitals for about 8 years, and I can say with confidence that Gamers Outreach is the backbone of the therapeutic gaming field. It's just an amazingly easy and efficient way to deliver the most robust video game technology to kids in the hospital.
When there are people that need help, when there are people who need to be uplifted, when there are people who need to be taken care of, Spartans answer the call, and we know that the work that Gamers Outreach does helps people. I'm gonna ask that you suit up and that you join with me.
So seeing Master Chief walk through the halls with Gamers Outreach team today was kind of an outer body experience. I mean, I don't know who was more excited, the staff we walked by or the patients that we linked up with.
It was very encouraging to see how impactful games could be for helping people heal, for helping people feel connected, for helping people be in the moment instead of thinking about what they're dealing with, what they're going through.
Just seeing what the power of video games, what this go-kart, and what Halo and Master Chief can bring to these patients, to see Paxton the way he did light up when we entered the room.
I've witnessed the amazing power of gaming in the past couple years. I've been at Seattle Children's for 32 years. The Gamers Outreach carts have been an amazing addition to our hospital. They are so mobile and so easy to maneuver and store and get into tight spaces.
When I roll in with the go-kart, it's always a look of amazement. You know, when you check in and ask what console they want, if the note that didn't have enough details or something like that, you know, you could say, I'm gonna come bring you an Xbox, but the sight of the nice screen and the newest console, it's always a, oh wow, awesome. I've been a gaming specialist at 3 different hospitals for about 8 years, and I can say with confidence that Gamers Outreach is the backbone of the therapeutic gaming field. It's just an amazingly easy and efficient way to deliver the most robust video game technology to kids in the hospital.
When there are people that need help, when there are people who need to be uplifted, when there are people who need to be taken care of, Spartans answer the call, and we know that the work that Gamers Outreach does helps people. I'm gonna ask that you suit up and that you join with me.
So seeing Master Chief walk through the halls with Gamers Outreach team today was kind of an outer body experience. I mean, I don't know who was more excited, the staff we walked by or the patients that we linked up with.
It was very encouraging to see how impactful games could be for helping people heal, for helping people feel connected, for helping people be in the moment instead of thinking about what they're dealing with, what they're going through.
Just seeing what the power of video games, what this go-kart, and what Halo and Master Chief can bring to these patients, to see Paxton the way he did light up when we entered the room.
It's very warm. It's very warm. Hi, Matthias. I'm very warm and not coping well. Oh, no coping well at all. I'm glad I have my desk fan, though. Oh, we're good. Happy Yuri Day. Right. We have this first year who is about to meet this senpai that she's gonna get a crush on. Yeah, it has been 2 hours. It has been 2 hours. We're gonna go for a bit longer, I think. Give me a second. Oh. Okay. Yes, senpai was there. I don't know how to describe it. Meeting her was like fate.
そうね。普通資料室って言われたら星間校舎の1階の方だと思うわね。
I had a senpai had said with a laugh. I had a Miki senpai, the kind third year who heard my sigh of frustration and responded with compassion. I asked for assistance as soon as she addressed me. Where am I supposed to take this? She kindly asked me to elaborate. She didn't seem disturbed at all when I was too flustered to explain properly.
でも持って行ったらここじゃないって言われて。本当に私どこに持って行ったらいいのか分かんなくなって。
分かんなくなって。
仕方ないわよ。マキさんまだ入学したばかりでしょ。
マキ and Miki.
はい。
Hi. We love the lesbian couple where one is a whole head taller than the other one. Yeah, literally me and my partner in real. Actually, hang on. She's... Yeah, I am a whole head taller than her. After I gave her my name, my class, and what I'd been asked to do, she told me her name and said she'd show me where I was supposed to go. Thank goodness she was a kind senpai.
奥校舎にもう一つ資料室があるのよ。
Ow.
資料室っていうより物置なんだけどね。
Thanks, Coleman. Hi. Oh, thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. I'm stretching. That's... Wow. Ruby's like spamming the hydrates like there's no tomorrow. Okay, I have my bottle right here with me. Oh, that is good.
長くいる先生はまだそこ
Good
のことを資
evening.
料室
You
って
can't
おっしゃ
sink
ったり
me.
するの
I'm like the
よ。
Titanic. I'm unsinkable.
そうなんですか？
Oh, it's a misunderstanding. The inner building. I get to go to the inner building. My heart soared. I hadn't found an excuse to go there yet, since only third years have classes there, but I was really excited I'd finally get to see it. It was perfect, and this nice senpai was going to take me there.
荷物大丈夫？持ってあげようか？
Aww, she's so nice.
全然平気です。あ、私結構力持ちなんです。そう？
Aww.
本当にそうみたいね。それじゃ案内してあげる。
Can't wait to get these two together.
はい、お願いします。
Hi, お願いします。
ごめんなさい、待たせてしまって。あ、いいえ、平気です。
I answered, but inside I was rather impressed, stunned even. We'd finally arrived at the inner building, and it hadn't been a simple trip.
ちょっと今日は声をかけられることが多くって。はあ。
How do I say this? I heard senpais like amazing. Every few steps we took, someone would call out to her, and they all had some kind of favor they had to ask. People asked her to deliver messages, provide assistance, to do something because the fence was wobbling or some shelf was broken. Huh? What's with this senpai? Why are so many people asking her to do things? With each request, senpai would make a note for herself or even take care of it right then and there. She apologized each time since we had to go out of our way for each request.
なるべくマキさんの道案内を優先したいんだけど。
Aww.
ああ、いえ、いいんです。私も先輩に迷惑かけちゃってるし。
Hmm.
あら、新入生の案内は迷惑なんかじゃないわよ。
Aww. She said, smiling, Wow, so cool. I definitely would have lost my patience before we made it halfway here. I mean, people were even asking her stuff they could easily do on their own. I thought she was being asked a few too many favors, but the way she took notes or finished them on the spot real quick was super cool. She just had this air of competence.
もうちょっとよ。この廊下の奥の3つの部屋が昔の資料室。今は物置になってるの。
She's the school mom friend, yeah?
あ、はい。一番奥の資料室に持って行ってくれって言われました。そうなの。あら。
Yeah.
一番使われてない部屋ね。先生も意地悪ね。
Yeah, she should have told her where he was.
なんか忙しそうでしたから。
Ba-da-ba-bum. Use the least. It did look like that. I could smell the dust even as we opened the door, and see it everywhere when we turned on the lights.
どこに置いておくか聞いてる？いいえ、どこには。それじゃあ、隅の方に行ってしまいましょう。あそこの棚にちょうどいいスペースがあるから、そこに置いて。はい。
Hi! I stepped into the room with some energy, excited to finally complete the task I'd been entrusted with, and that I'd figured out where the reference room actually was. The space Senpai had indicated was at about chest height. I took careful steps over there, making sure to keep the box clear of any obstacles. Yoisho. I hoisted the box to my chest and shoved it onto the shelf. Nice. A job well done. 100 points of experience. When I turned around, I had a senpai was looking at me as if she were a little surprised.
Maki-san って意外と力持ちなのね。段ボールちょっと重たそうだったから手伝おうと思ったのに。
Cute.
あ、私ちょっと腕力にも
Oh,
自信あるんです。
is she like the tomboy in the relationship? According to my dad and brothers, it's charming that I'm strong at my size, though I'm not sure if I should be happy about that. Certainly no Yuri will happen in this secluded and private records room. Yeah, absolutely.
ありがとうございました、相原先輩。どういたしまして。
Aww.
ちょっと待って、マキさん。
What is it? I had a senpai stop me before I could leave the reference room.
左手いっぱいにホコリがついてるわ。
She is the mom friend.
ホコリの積もったところにこすってしまったのね。
本当だ。Now that she mentioned it, I noticed the light coating of dust. The light coating of dust on the wow, I'm losing myself, chat. I noticed the light coating of dust on the left. Now that she mentioned it, I noticed the light coating of dust on the left sleeve of my blouse, and some even scattered on the hem of my vest. It looked like I'd brushed something, just like I had a senpai had said. Man, that's embarrassing. I hurriedly tried to pat the dust off, but senpai gently brushed my hand away. Woo! Yay! Eh? It wasn't as if she'd grabbed my hand or anything. She just brushed it lightly. Yet, I was frozen still. I love Yuri so much. Oh. I stood still in front of senpai as she removed a handkerchief from her pocket. Wow, she said, bringing the cloth against my sleeve. She took my hand, gently lifted my arm, and wiped the dust from my blouse. I could feel the handkerchief sliding down my arm with the movement of senpai's hand. Yay! Yuri's happening, chat! Now this is what I call Yuri. Senpai's face was inches from mine, only a little above it. Her expression made her look so much more grown-up than I felt. She was looking down at my arm, and the way her eyes narrowed ever so slightly was just beautiful somehow. She looked so mature. So yeah, senpai has noticed us. She is so mom. Hi. She was even taking time to worry about my blouse. She's amazing. Her fingers were so slender and pretty, and her handkerchief had a little... And her handkerchief had a cute little design and was folded so neatly and... Wait, her handkerchief? So wholesome. Eh? Oh?
私の使ってください。私のなら汚れちゃっても大丈夫なんで。いいのよ、そんなこと。
Yeah, that's what it's for. It's literally for cleaning, wiping stuff, cleaning stuff. That's a handkerchief.
でも。ほら、動いちゃダメよ。
So polite, she said, laughing a little, and I was frozen again. So I just stood still and watched Senpai gently wipe the dust from my clothes. It was all I could do. The whole time. Oh, her heart is going doki doki, chat. I felt like my heart was throbbing through my entire body and my face was strangely hot.
これでおしまい。
ありがとう
ございます。どういたしまして。明日でもいいから担任の先生にはこの部屋のどこに荷物を置いたのか伝えておいてね。はい。
I nodded, still kind of spaced out. Spaced out, but still feeling the pounding of my heart. Until after I'd thanked Senpai and said goodbye, it didn't miss a single beat. Wow. Amazing. So that is her backstory. That's how she met Senpai and immediately fell head over heels for her. Okay, so that was the prequel. Okay. Oh, it's nice. Like the cherry has been bitten if it's not new. That's cute. Okay. So we continue. Saint? Is that the name of the couple? Should we leave the dusty room first, or are we gonna get stuck in a gate dusting loop? The day after that encounter, I started my exploration of the school in earnest. In order to find I had a senpai, of course. Though it was difficult for a first year like me to just stroll into the inner building where the third year classrooms were, I wandered around the campus whenever I could, meaning mostly during lunch and after school. And my enthusiasm was quickly rewarded, but I'd have to say it was simply because I had a senpai who was walking around the school even more than I was. And she was always taking care of some errand for someone. It was nice that I found her so quickly, but when I saw how busy she always was, I couldn't bring myself to stop her to thank her. But more than that, whenever I found her, my face would get hot and my heart would start to beat like crazy for some reason. I could barely stop myself from running off somewhere, let alone bring myself to speak to her. And while this went on for a while, I gradually became aware of more and more of Senpai's amazing qualities. I learned her name that day. I had a Miki Senpai. It's a wonderful name. I knew that she was a third year. She hadn't told me what class she was in, but it hadn't taken me long to find that out. In any case, what I'm trying to say is that Senpai is basically famous. The vice president of the beautification committee. The beautification committee is in charge of maintaining the tools and equipment of the school. In other words, the members are expected to do a little of everything. I had a senpai is an especially famous member. For accepting any task and completing them all with speed and efficiency, she's even been nicknamed the Saint of Shirojo. Amazing. So that's why the couple is called Saint. Okay, the story is called Saint. A saint, how cool is that? I remember senpai being asked all sorts of favors that day, big ones and small ones, and she took care of all of them, either completing them on the spot or writing them down for later, without a single word of complaint. I bet she did a whole bunch more after we parted too. And I learned something else while I was walking around the school looking for her. Her name's even begun to reach the first years like me, who only started here a few days ago. Senpai turned out to be a really amazing person. Oh, she's so love-struck. Was that the scene, or...? Okay. And more. The second, you were right, Boots, that there's a lot of sighing in this visual novel. The second Monday after I met I had a senpai, about 2 weeks since I started walking around the school trying to find her. After school. There's a lot of short vignette scenes. Oh, I see. She wrote it! She wrote the love letter. My bag was in my hands, but I dropped my head onto the desk. Inside my bag was the letter I'd stayed up late last night writing. Oh yeah, it's just a thank you letter. That's right, I'd been planning on finding her somewhere in school and thanking her in person, but that had proved nearly impossible to do. So I thought I could at least write a letter to express my gratitude. Why did I... Oh. Why indeed? Why indeed? For some reason I had written that, and that letter was inside my bag right now. Yes! How had it ended up like this? I'd started the letter with thank you very much for the other day, but for some reason I'd started listing all of Senpai's amazing qualities, and I'd written that I hadn't been able to speak with her in person since then too. At the end I'd finished with, please meet me so I can tell you my feelings. Yeah, great news. There's a third year and 2 girls on the job. It'll be fine. But you do like her! Oh gosh, the oblivious gayness of this is killing me, man. No, that's fine. I mean, I guess I really do like her, but it's like admiration or something, right? It's that kind of like, right? Right? Or did I write this letter because I've really fallen for her? Wakaranai. Oh yeah, she is in the same class as Hina. Bye-bye. She got jump scared. My head snapped up when someone suddenly said my name. When I looked toward the voice, I saw Komano-san staring back from the seat next to me, a surprised look on her face. Ow. Thank you, Weather. Ganbatte. I love her like thumbnail, thumb up gesture. Man, my brain fog is even worse today. My brain is melted. Komano-san. She's been in a tracksuit every day since the entrance ceremony. Well, the school is pretty lax about dress code. And it's not like she's wearing her own clothes since it's school issued. The teachers haven't really gotten on her case about it. Is it because she's on the track team? She sort of stands out. We sit next to each other, so we tend to have short exchanges like this when we're leaving or whatever. What should I do? I mean, it's already written down. I just have to get Senpai to read it, right? Oh, thank you for the Kong, Ruby. I don't care about what I ended up writing in it. The point is that I've written it. So now, I want Senpai to read it. I don't care what she'll think about me afterwards. I just want her to read it. I can't just hand it to her. I'm sure I get too nervous to do that. Should I go the traditional route and leave it in her shoe locker? No, that wouldn't work. The lockers here don't have doors, so everyone would find out the minute I left it there. Then what? What indeed? I thought and came to a conclusion. I'd sneak into Aihara Senpai's classroom when she wasn't there to put the letter in her bag or in her desk. Oh, I know, honey. It'll be fine. The inner building only has third-year classrooms. Naturally, the only people in the hallways were third years too. It was intimidating for a first year like me who just started school a few weeks ago to wander there alone. Demo! I worked up the courage and walked straight towards Aihara Senpai's classroom. I already knew which desk was hers, the fourth from both the front and the window. Yeah. I took a stealthy glance into the classroom. Hitogairu. Inside were 4 third years sitting right next to Senpai's desk, talking about something. Yeah, it was not gonna be that easy, was it? Well, it wasn't particularly strange for them to be there. They appeared to be happily chatting about this or that. Oh, they had snacks laid out too. I decided to wait for an opening. But the third years kept talking on and on. They were making no move to leave. I couldn't just stroll in and put the letter in Senpai's desk with a bunch of people watching. And what if she came back while I was standing outside waiting? I wouldn't be going to all this trouble if I were able to just give her the letter directly. I came here because I can't do that. Oh. My timing just happened to be off. Thinking that, I reluctantly walked away from Senpai's classroom. Tomorrow.
明日こそ手紙を置いてこよう。
Yeah. So I decided. Oh god. We're not gonna do the whole 2 weeks, are we? We're not. No. But that decision didn't end up bearing fruit. Neither on the next day nor the day after that. Someone always stayed behind in I had a senpai's classroom after school. Sometimes the same people as the first day, sometimes different people. They'd be chatting or changing or studying. One senpai had been there herself doing some work and had spun around and run off right then and there. Because it's a classroom and you're at a school, honey. It wasn't as if I had a grudge against the people staying behind, but I wanted to complain to them, why are you still here when you don't need to be? And like that, Golden Week came and my letter was still undelivered. My holidays were spent feeling frustrated at home. God. Oh, girly pop, it's gonna be okay. Ah, and that's the day. Okay. Saint 4. Okay. The Monday after the holidays. I headed to I had a senpai's classroom, determined to succeed at my task. I headed there, but... Ah. Oh, I should save. There we go. Saint 4. I should have been used to it by now, but the disappointment still stung. I must have gotten my hopes up during the holidays. There was a group of third-year students in the classroom again today. I knew each of their faces by now. This group often stayed after school to chat. The cute little meow meow. She's a cute little meow meow. And right next to Senpai's seat. At this point, just breaking into the school after hours. I don't think she has the gumption for that. If she can't put a love letter in front of other people in her desk, she does not have the gumption to break into school. And also, depending on where she lives, she might not be able to get home after that. And her parents would notice. It would be a whole thing. I'm talking about the inner logic of this universe. The world building. Really? I really want Senpai to read my letter. I want her to see my words and to understand my feelings. Because if I never convey them to her, they might wither and fade away. No. Oh. They're not, honey. They're totally natural. I've made up my mind to succeed this time. Ow, thanks, Rachel. Are you there? God, it's me saying that. Wow, nice reference. As my face started to waver and I thought of going home... Oh, thank you for the presentation. Oh? I heard a sudden shout from down the hallway. Inu? Oh yeah, she's following rules she's making up in her head. Absolutely. That sort of thing happens here too? And when I thought to leave and check it out... The door at the other end of the classroom sprang open. Doko? The people inside were leaving, trying to find the dog. They passed right by me, not even taking note of me, and walked off in the direction the voice had come from. Dai chansu! I hurriedly peeked into the classroom. It was empty. Yes! I opened the door. This is my only chance. I have to be quick. I could never mistake it. I beelined across the room. Her bag was there too. Where should I put it? In her desk? In her bag? In her bag so she won't lose it. Which would she notice first? I pulled open the zipper in her bag only as far as I needed and stuffed the letter inside before immediately closing it tight. Yes, mission accomplished. I feel sort of like a spy. Oh, I have to get out of here. They might come back. I ran back out of the classroom. And carefully shut the door. Then I ran through the halls. Oh, that's the face. That's it. Wow. Now that is yearning, my friends. That is some mwah. Mwah, prime A, cut, rib, Yuri yearning. My face might catch on fire. I finally left my letter. That letter, the one I want Senpai to read. Will Senpai realize it was for me? Does she remember me? Will she recognize my name? And... yeah, that's the question, isn't it? She won't be creeped out, will she? I asked her to come meet me on the roof after school on Thursday. Will she come? My mind was swimming with worries. But more than that, at that moment... Yatta! I was so happy. I was happy, so happy I thought I might cry. I finally took the first step towards expressing my feelings to Senpai. This is so cute, brother. This is so cute. Yeah. Okay. We're still going. What happened after? Oh my god, here we go. Please, 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 please go well. She came, she really came. After school on Thursday, I'd flown out of my classroom after homeroom and headed straight to the roof. It was nerve-wracking, standing all alone on the roof while waiting for Aihara Senpai, but I calmed myself by remembering that Senpai's classroom in the inner building was so far from here. And for a little while, Senpai came. Maru, do you truly think this game is going to go no time for rejection? I don't know. It can have twists and turns. Maybe she rejects her now, but takes her later, you know? Maybe it's like a long burn, slow burn. I hardly shook my head. I hadn't waited at all. On the contrary, I was so happy she really came after finding a letter in her bag like that, and after reading what it said on it. Hi. They meet up after 20 years when they both work for different accounting firms. I have read manga like that. I have read a lot of adult yuri like that. I thought about it again and again, practiced it in my head over and over, but the words were stuck in my throat when I needed them most. What should I do? The words won't come out. Senpai's face is so near and everything seems like it's spinning around me. Oh, she looks a little worried. Yeah, it must be natural after reading that letter where I like totally poured my heart out to her and whatever. Does she know what I'm going to say next? Is that what she's worried about? Do you read the one where the two professional ladies hate each other and are just the worst? Oh, I need to read that one. What is it called? If you know the title, can you DM it to me? Or post it in somewhere in the server? Thank you. But I have to say it. Say it. Say it, me. Wow. A rooftop confession, chat. Ah, she's surprised. She looks shocked. But we're both girls, you know. Demo. Thank you, Boots. Thank you, Boots. Hang on. I need to write that down. I need to write that down somewhere. Can you put that on the server somewhere? Because I'm gonna lose it from the chat. I love you, Senpai. Really? Oh no, sorry. She read that already. I said it. I actually said it. I may have calmed down a little after getting the words out. I was able to look up at Senpai's face again. Aihara Senpai's face was just very worried. I can't blame her after hearing that from some random first year she'd only met once. Wow. precious, precious baby gay.
それで素敵な先輩だなって思って、それからずっと先輩のことが気になってそれで
Aww.
こんなのって変ですか？
Of course it's okay. Of course it's okay. I am living proof.
ありなんでしょうか？
What am I doing asking senpai this? But I don't care if it's strange. I want her to say that it's okay.
マキさん。はい。変かどうかってありかどうかってのはよくわからなくて。
Uh-huh. Yeah, I guess I thought so. でも
手紙に書いてあったマキさんのお礼の言葉は私とても嬉しかったの。ちょっと案内してあげただけなのにあんなに感謝してくれたの嬉しかったのよ。だからこんな人と友達になれたら嬉しいなってそう思ったの。先輩だからね、まずは
Yeah.
友
You'll
達
get
から
there.
先輩
Senpai. Am I happy with this? Am I okay with just being friends?
ごめんなさい。マキさんの好きが私にはまだよくわからないから。
She's so sweet.
友達としてま
She's
ず好きになってみよ
so
うと
sweet
思う
and caring.
それじゃあダメかしら。いえ
It's totally good enough.
私も先輩と友達になりたいです。
Yeah, we can start as friends. That's fine.
よかった。まず
hang on.
は友達から始めましょう。そこからならマキさ
I
んのこと
forgot I can just
きっと
Google
好き
the
に
name
な
of
れる
that
し
manga.
好かれたいって思うわ。
And then I won't forget it. If Senpai couldn't say she loved me, if Senpai would come to love me in that way, it's so cute, isn't it?
それから先はゆっくりと考えていきましょう。
Aww.
私もよくわからないから。
Slow burn indeed, huh?
先輩、これからよろしくお願いします。
I'm gonna assume that then we'll go back and forth between different stories.
こちらこそよろしくね。マキちゃん。
Aww. Maki-chan. Yes, I'm really happy. I'm friends with Senpai now, and she said she'd love me, and she called me Maki-chan. I struck a victory pose in my mind as I heard something like applause ring out behind me. I actually glanced behind me, checking if someone was really there.
どうしたの？
Oh
マキちゃ
yeah,
ん。
the lesbian ghosts are applauding. They're clapping. They're applauding this. They're applauding your dub, bestie.
いえ、なんでもないです。今日はありがとうございました。こちらこそ。
Shaking hands with the ghost. Yeah.
せっかく友達になれたのに、私ちょっと今から委員会の仕事があって。いいんです。それよりも
She's so keen.
お手伝いしていいですか？
え？
お手伝いしたいんです。先輩の一生懸命やりますから。
Senpai and I left the roof. I looked over my shoulder one more time to where I'd heard the noise, but there really was no one there. Yeah, it's empty, but I could have sworn I heard someone congratulating me. Was our girl Yuna like hiding behind something? She was like clinging to the roof like Solid Snake. Oh, main story. Okay. You know, chat, I think this is a good place to wrap because I am getting real warm. Although I need to click to start a new story. So I'm gonna do that because I know that I can't do it while I'm. Oh yeah, I can't save while I'm here. So I need to click on this Yuri Cupid one. Yeah, it's just too warm, chat, and I'm glad that I've held out. But this is a good stopping point. And so let's go back real quick to just chatting. Blah. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Yeah, it's a good game, eh? It's a good game, eh? So yeah, thank you so much everybody for being here. As a reminder, I'm streaming every day of VTuber SummerSlam. So that is all the way until Sunday inclusive. And, oh, that's the wrong one. I need to bring up the schedule. And, yeah. So on tomorrow, we are doing the third of my 3 solo streams. And it's going to be mecha games. I'm going to play Mass Builder and Grandizer U. I might also delay it to 3 p.m. depending on how the weather is. But it's meant to be cooler tomorrow. So I will make that judgment call when I wake up. And I will let you guys know, okay? So if it doesn't... so if it's too warm, I will let you know. And we will start it on my regular time of 3 p.m. And if not, we'll start at the earlier time of 12 p.m. All UK time, of course. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. I know it's a bit of a different one with visual novels and stuff, so I'm very grateful that you were here. Grateful for the donations, the rates, the follows, everything. Thank you. And then on Saturday, I have 3 streams. I am playing Uno with Hanakyo. That's not a VTSS stream. And then I'm doing the Bob Ross paint along with Sono. It's a tradition that we do for VTuber SummerSlam. But all of those are not on my channel. That's on Hanakyo's channel and Sono's channel, respectively. But what I am doing in this channel is I am playing Are We There Yet on Saturday. And who are my victims for that one? They are... Hang on a second, because I need to check, because as you have seen, I've done a lot of collabs. So that is with Firozera and Captain Hurricane. And then on Sunday, the final stream of VTuber SummerSlam will be Peak with also Captain Hurricane, but with Lamp Devil and Sonomi Can. So thank you so much for being here. I'm going to bring you to somebody else from VTuber SummerSlam, so please... Please stay in your seats while I strap you into my cool quad cycle or something. I don't have an official vehicle. Right. Let's have a look at who's about. Oh no way! It's no way! It's her birth. Okay, no, but I want to rate someone for SummerSlam. I was gonna rate a friend because it's their birthday as well, apparently. Okay, let me see. Is nobody doing SummerSlam? Hang on, let me check. Is nobody that I know doing SummerSlam? Because a lot of them are streaming, but is this SummerSlam? No. Okay. Let me see. Well, might as well just search. Might as well just search and see who is around. Okay. Yeah, nobody that I know is doing VTuber SummerSlam right now. So, hang on, let me try the hashtag. Well, the tag. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, oh, hang on a second. Is it? Hang on. Hang in there, chat. Oh, yeah. Okay. Tori from Moe Live is streaming for VTuber SummerSlam, so we're gonna rate her. Alright, chat. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. And this is the raid message for followers and subscribers. Thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
So seeing Master Chief walk through the halls with Gamers Outreach team today was kind of an outer body experience. I mean, I don't know who was more excited, the staff we walked by or the patients that we linked up with.
It was very encouraging to see